Hmm. Damn, you got long ass hair. I got long ass hair, dude. Holy shit. Honestly, it's not often that you get to see the like kind of like the side of your head like this. Jesus Christ, my hair's getting long. Alright, that's something. Oh my god, we are fucking live here. Hey, let me fix this for a second. That's alright. It is what it is. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream, anyone and everyone who is here. We got a bit of a day today, a bit of an analysis day. Going to be looking at numbers, statistics, words, analytics, functions, mathematical equations, reading some comments here, getting people's opinions on some of the new characters coming in the next patch, as we always do. Take an early look at some of the future characters, one patch into the future. We take a look at their kit in any way that I can find it, analyze it, talk about it, and kind of make a preposition? That's not the right word. A precognition. An assumption. I don't know what the right word is, but we make something about the character to see if they may or may not be good. What is the word I'm looking for? I'm not sure. And as you guys may have known, I'm just going to try to get through this as, not instantly, but we're not going to dilly-dally too much because we also have a lot of Genshin Impact gaming to do. But we are looking at, I know you guys can't see it just yet, but we're looking at the Wanderer, who is also known as Scaramouche, and Faruzan, or Faruzan, however the hell people... Is there a pronunciation on this? Maybe they like, if I go to YouTube, how to pronounce Faruzan. Surely it's Faruzan. How to pronounce Faruzan?
With the new character getting released today, people have been confused with Faruz's pronunciation. So how do you pronounce her? The name comes from South Asia and is commonly pronounced Faruzan or Faruzan. With the new
Faruzan or Faruzan. Yeah, fair enough. Faruzan. Let's go with that one. That one sounds cool. There's a Z in there. We're going to use that Z as much as possible. Alright, let's not scroll through YouTube Shorts because we may or may not encounter an anime clip that has some copyright shit in it, and then we immediately get demonetized. Yeah, we're going to look at those two characters. I have done a little bit of research, read through their kits, so I kind of have a semblance of what I'm talking about and can explain it in a moderately cohesive manner. But both characters are actually on the surface very, very simple. Not even on the surface. They're both the characters are motherfucking simple, dude. These guys are both these characters. You do things and nothing crazy. There's no like specifications that you need to follow or whatever playstyle, specific playstyle, nothing like that. Very simple. And there's also a new 5-star weapon, which is Scaramouche's or the Wanderer's signature weapon. There's no signature weapon for Faruzan, which is a bit... Well, I guess she's a 4-star, so it is what it is. But I do have a list of all the kind of like 4-stars and 5-stars, and we're going to go through as to which one is going to be the best on her, and probably do the same thing with Scaramouche. Find his best weapon. Go through all of them and probably give the top 3, top 2, who knows, somewhere around there. And then, yeah, we're gonna do these characters one by one. Faruzan and Wanderer. Now, I don't know which one I don't want to do first. It would be smart to start off with the 5-star, so I think we might. We might start off with the 5-star, just because I think, here's a spoiler, he's the more underwhelming one. Hey, what's up, Azuri? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hope you're having a great evening. Thank you for joining us here as we're about to get into talking about these new characters coming in 3.3. I had to think about what patch we were actually going to. Yeah, we're about to get into it, about to go into YouTube man mode, where I just kind of talk for about 15 minutes about the character. Just getting the criteria out of the way. And I don't think there's anything else coming in the next zone other than these two characters. Oh, not zone. In 3.3, I don't think there's anything else coming except for these characters in the card game. And so we can't really look at like new enemies or whatnot, I believe. But I also could probably be wrong about that. There's probably maybe some new small enemies that may or may not arrive at some point. But, it's imperative that we do this, not quickly, but professionally. Let me switch over to here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into it. I'm about to go into YouTube man mode, where I just read a plethora of text. Now, on this beautiful website here, they don't have the pictures, but this is the Wanderer, and Faruzan is this one, sadly. No pictures. There's no gallery stuff at all with these characters, which is a bit annoying, because I'd got to make having a thumbnail a bit more difficult, but it is what it is. Now, I'm entering YouTube man mode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're looking at Scaramouche today. I'm going to take an early look at Scaramouche. Now, I'm going to preface this in both of these videos. The website that this is using, before people chuck it in the comments, what website is this? What website is that? Honey Impact. It's a banger of a website. Honey Hunter World, Honey Impact, whatever you want to call it. Just type that in. It'll come up. It's a rather simple and straightforward way to get some easy data, and just like a good place to get some old data on old characters, not even new stuff, not even new data, but like old data as well, and it'll give you a lot of good information. But regardless, we're here for a Scaramouche, the Wanderer. Hey, what's up, Levi? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome. Scaramouche is a main DPS catalyst animo. He's also I believe the middle-sized man. He's not a short man, because there's no short men, but he's the middle-sized man, same size as the Traveler. Okay, Ascension stat is crit rate, 19.2% bonus crit rate, with a base of 5%, so that you can put yourself at 24.2% crit rate if you get him to level 80 plus /90. Will you want to get him to level 90? Absolutely. He's an animo character, so you will want to get him to this level 90 threshold. So you'll have a baseline, no artifacts, no weapon. You'll have 24.2% crit rate, which is extremely good. Now, before we go into any further, these are his that was a terrible zoom in. These are his Ascension materials. Obviously, animo gems, because he's an animo character. You need 168 Rukashika mushrooms. You're gonna need the Kairagi material, a lot of them, a lot of Mora. And then the Aeon Blight Drake boss material. Aeon Blight Drake is a Sumeru boss found in the bottom right. You'll find him very easily. He's not difficult to fight or find. Both of them are very easy to do. But pressing onward with his kit. Scaramouche had, from my time of reading Scaramouche's stuff, let me zoom in here a bit so it's a bit more legible for people watching. He has two different playstyles. And what you level up in talents depends on which playstyle you want to go for, but let's just go through them. Normal attack. It says normal attacks. He's an animo guy. Catalyst character, does animo hits. Punchy punch. I'm pretty sure he punches. I actually don't know. I think his normal attacks are like Hazo's. He just punches with wind. Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's an airplane going on outside. That's great. My recommendation: level up his normal attack because of the reason for his skill. There's really nothing to talk about with his like normal attack kind of a talent skill thing. It's just normal attack. He does damage. If he has a 3-hit combo like Yen Fei and Nilo, he has a 3-hit attack combo, which is really good. The 3-hit characters or 3-hit combo characters are really good generally. Yen Fei is like one of the best 4-star DPSs in my opinion. But the reason I say level up his normal attack is because of his skill. Now, what does his skill do? Let's read it from the top. You press his E, you deal a bit of animo damage, and you leap into the air, entering the wind-favored state. Right, wind-favored state. And what does the wind-favored state do? Well, you enter a persistent hovering state. Yes, you do stay in the air. You are levitating. And this increases your normal and charge attack damage. It also stops charge attacks from consuming stamina. And then while this state is active, the Wanderer's movements gain the following effect. Now, before we go into these movement things, should preface that they don't actually explain it here. When you enter the wind-favored state, you also get this resource called Sky Dweller Points. You get that resource, Sky Dweller Points. And then, when you are in the air, moving around, being Windman, you consume these Sky Dweller Points constantly just because you're in the air. So persistently consume Sky Dweller Points to maintain this hovering state. The rate that you use them at, it's not really clarified here in any way, so we don't know. But I'd assume it's like maybe 5 a second, 10 a second. It would be kind of somewhere around there. Not 1 a second, because you can then be like flying forever. but it'll be like somewhere around the 5 to 10 a second or so. So you can stay in this mode for about 10 seconds, which is, yeah, about reasonable. So just being there consumes this Sky Dweller point. Then you have sprinting in the air, consumes it, and you can just kind of run in the air. It's quite simple. You can just kind of like do a Goku kind of float around. And then also jumping expends the same Sky Dweller points. You can hover around. It's kind of, you just kind of get a bit of like pseudo Minecraft creative mode. It's quite simple, quite straightforward. And then running out of these Sky Dweller points will end the wind favored state. A second cast during the duration will also end it. So you press it, you can press it again to auto cancel. As you kind of play around with it, right? Now, as for what the actual wind favored state does, it really doesn't do anything apart from put you in the air and just give you a massive damage bonus. You still have the same playstyle of just attacking. That's why it's imperative, if you'll go for this kind of build, the skill build, is imperative to level up your attack, because the skill gives you a damage bonus to your normal and charge attacks. So at level 10, which is the general level that you'll have this at if you're going to actually build this character and invest in him, you'll crown him obviously, you get a 68% normal attack damage bonus and 54.4% charge attack damage bonus. And that's essentially on top of this, kind of. Actual mathematics, I have no fucking idea how it works. I'm not a mathematician or that. But essentially, you increase your damage, your normal attack damage by 68%, and you increase your charge attack by 54.4. It's really, really good. Now, as for the cooldown, it's 6 seconds, so you're going to have an extremely high uptime on this, I believe. This is the part that's hard to figure out about how many you expend just by being in the air versus how often you're going to be able to cast it, because if it has a 6 second cooldown, you can be in the air every 6 seconds. That means you should be able to expend all of your stuff in 6 seconds. It's a bit of a debacle in my head as to what like the actual expenditure rate on these things is. I wish it kind of clarified, but regardless. That is the kind of like the generic build, and I did preface this earlier that these two characters are very simple, Faruzan and Scaramouche. They're not actually that in-depth characters. So normal attack and skill is like the one specific build. After that, you have his burst build. His burst is literally just Zhongli's meteor, essentially. You just deal a lot of damage in like one go. Technically, Scaramouche does it in 5 different hits. He does 264.96% 5 times at level 10, which is, you know, I think that's on the higher end of the damage. I believe that's upwards of about 1,300 in total percent, 1,300% in total. So it's pretty high end damage. I can't remember who has. I think Hoot has like somewhere around there. I think Tartaglia is also in the thousands or so, but who knows? Regardless, 15-second cooldown, 60 energy costs. So you'll be doing it moderately frequently, and because you'll probably be running this guy with a full Animo team, or at least one Animo, or at least 2 Animos rather. Sorry, at least 2 Animos, maybe 3 if you're really feeling frisky or whatever. But it would be at least 2 Animos with a maybe Hydro Electro or some shit like that. So that's his like the fundamental part of his kit. Now onto the passives. First passive, not important, but Bows and Catalyst, more Ascension decrease, useless money. Passive number 1, Jade Claimed Flower. This one is very important, very interesting. So when you use his skill, because his skill has this initial hit of damage right here, the skill damage, that means it does, obviously it does Animo because he's an Animo guy. This initial hit of damage here, if you infuse it with an element, be it Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, you get a different kind of buff, right? So Hydro gives you an extra 20, I can't say this word, Sky Dweller points. You get an extra 20, which is kind of not that great, but also not the worst thing out of these 4. Pyro gives you 30% attack, which is rather good, and then Cryo gives you 20% crit rate, which is also extremely good. And then Electro, as per usual, sucks ass and just gives you energy recharge, which with a 60 cost burst, you're really not going to need, especially if you're running double Animo. And you can have 2 of these buffs up simultaneously. Now, as for how the fuck that triggers, as to how you're going to trigger 2 of them consistently, get 2 of these buffs consistently, that's really up to the professionals to figure out. I'm just here to talk words. But you're obviously just going to want to go for the Pyro and Cryo infusion. 30% attack with a 20% crit rate is, some would say ridiculous. But you're going to go with that. And that's his first passive, which is extremely good. Second passive, a bit harder to understand, but it's fine. So when you are normal and charge attacking in his skill, while still floating in the sky, you have a 16% chance to obtain the Descent effect. And then once you obtain this effect, the next time the Wanderer sprints whilst in this instance of the wind-favored state, this effect will be removed, and then you will shoot out, or rather, you won't consume Sky Dweller points. I guess that's a pretty important thing to say. You won't consume Sky Dweller points when you consume a Descent effect. But when you sprint, you will fire off 4 wind arrows that deal 34% of his attack as animo damage each. It's pretty good. Depends on how you keep track of the buff. That depends on if it's actually going to be powerful, if there's a decent indicator for when you have the Descent effect, so you can actually then dodge at the right times and whatnot. That's going to be really good. But this kind of promotes pressing your skill and then not moving because you want to stay in the sky and not spend your Sky Dweller points as much as possible. And as for the last part here, this part is similar to the artifact that was released alongside Ayato, and it's essentially for each normal and charge attack that does not give you the Descent effect, so essentially that doesn't proc this 16, the chance will increase by 12. So you don't proc it on the first hit, it'll go up to 28, and then 40, and then so on and so forth, plus 12 every single time, until you trigger it, and then it resets, and so on and so forth. It's a cycling effect. As for how many you'll get of these in one wind-favored state, I have no idea, because it's obviously chance, but expect maybe 3 at most, or 3 at minimum, if you're playing the character correctly. But it's not going to be like a super high damage source unless you have a specific constellation, which we'll get into now. I will say first, before we get into constellations, Scaramouche's constellations aren't overly powerful. He's not going to be a character that you go C6 for if you're... He's not. Let's just get it out of there. C1, Shoban Mofuriui Hagyu. When in wind-favored state, he gets an attack speed increase for his normal and charge attacks by 10%. It's really good. Attack speed is generally really good, specifically on him, where you actually want to be attacking faster because it essentially cycles a lot of your shit faster, right? It'll trigger this thing a lot faster, technically, and it'll trigger probably some other shit a lot faster, but mainly this one right here. It'll trigger that a lot faster. So 10% attack speed increase as well. The damage of your second passive, this passive right here, is increased by 15%. So this 35 right here turns into 50. It's pretty straightforward. Then each hit does 200% of Animo as attack damage when you have C1, which is decent. 10% attack speed, and then this thing gets a decent chunky buff. You'll be doing some pretty good burst damage once you get these procs here, but obviously that is a bit of RNG. C2, Niban Ebrijama Tsuki no Shiranami. When in the wind-favored state, the elemental burst, which I will not try to pronounce because even in my spare time I could still not figure out how to pronounce it. But whilst in wind-favored state, his elemental burst skill will see its damage increase by 3% per point of difference between the max amount of Sky Dweller points contrasted with the Sky Dweller's present capacity when using this skill. Through this method, you can get an increase of 150%. Now, let's summarize that in a better way, because Mihoyo definitely doesn't know how to word things properly. Essentially, for every point difference between the max amount that you have, which is 100 per cast, right here, or 120 if you get the Hydra infusion, for every point of difference between the max and then your current amount that you have, which I'm assuming there's going to be a way to track it once we get the character, the difference between there, each point gives you 3% damage increase to a total of 150. How many points do you have to lose? 50. 50 times 3, 150. There you go. You just need to lose 50, which is essentially going to be 50% of your bar. I'm assuming it's going to be showcased by a bar. This Sky Dweller points. Points? Yeah, points. That's going to be showcased by a bar, so once you get to halfway, just press your burst, and then you'll be able to do a massive 150% extra damage with your burst. And that kind of, if you get C2, that's when you kind of do a hybrid build, but that also means you're investing in the character. So that's when you do a hybrid build for Hazo, not Hazo, wrong character. Wanderer, Scaramouche, whatever the fuck you call him, where you crown all 3 of his things, and essentially you kind of very easily cycle through everything that he does because low cooldown, low energy cost on everything, and you'll just be kind of like dishing out massive numbers constantly. So it's really good. C2, by the way, is where I would recommend stopping for Hazo. There's no reason to go past C2, really nothing of value past here. but we will read regardless. His C3 is his skill increase, which is the more important one in my opinion. His skill increase is a lot more important, I believe, because that, if you get his C3, that pushes the damage bonus of your normal attack up to 77.75 and charge attack to 62.2, which I believe is a lot more important than whatever the burst is, which boosts it up to 312, but that's we'll get into that in a second. C4, when casting his elemental skill, should the passive, the one that you have to infuse with, be triggered, the character will gain enhancement effects in correspondence to the contacted elemental types, and also gain a random untriggered enhancement effect. You need that passive to unlock it, right? Essentially, I only understand half of this one. I only understand the last half. So when you trigger an elemental reaction with his initial hit of his skill, you'll get a random effect alongside the actual infusion effect that you did get. So if you infuse with Hydro, you'll randomly get one of the other three. And if you infuse with two of them, like just because you're a skillful player in some natural sense, then you'll get one of the other two by randomness, right? So that's essentially what that last part means, at least it's from my understanding. Now, as for this first part, the character will gain enhancement effects in correspondence to the contacted elemental types. I don't fucking know, but fair fucking enough. You'll gain a lot of things. Maybe you can get all four effects. If you like at least get two, maybe this just means that you'll get the last two just because you have C4. Who knows? But just kind of know that you can get 3 or 2 if you're a good player. Something like that. You can consistently get two or three of these effects right here consistently. But I don't fucking know. C5 is his burst. Again, I don't think it's the important one, but C5 is the burst. And then C6, probably the most underwhelming C6 out of all C6s to exist, in my honest opinion. Wind Wanderer actively hits opponents with normal attacks while in wind-favored state. The following effects occur. Deals an instance of 40% attack as animo damage. This damage will be considered normal attack damage. Now, I can see the brokenness there. It kind of sounds like a bit of a Yalan C6, and we'll have to really see how much scaling it does, because obviously it's scaling off of normal attack damage, and that scales off of this shit here, and then it's like kind of cascading down. So maybe because it's cascading so much and so many percentage boosts are happening here, maybe you'll actually be decent, but it is 40% of the initial amount, so it's kind of like up and down. Who fucking knows? Because it's just of your attack. I can't really tell. But then the second effect is restore 4 Sky Dweller points to the Wanderer. Sky Dweller points can be restored in this manner every 0.2 seconds. This restoration can occur 5 times. You can restore a total of 20 Sky Dweller points. I guess you stay in the air a bit longer. There's no real reason for that. It's just going to prolong your DPS window. I think this is going to be a bit more of a hindrance than a bonus, because maybe you'll lose your team's buff effects if you try to utilize the extension. Depends on how extensive the extension is. Obviously we don't know how the decrease of Sky Dweller points, but if it's too long, then you're just going to lose buffs and do less damage, so that's bad. But if it's not too long, then it might be okay. But then again, C6 again, I don't want to talk it down. It could be strong. If this has no cooldown, if the deals an instance of 40% attack as normal, as animo damage, this is considered normal attack. If this has no internal cooldown, then that's really strong. But if it does have an internal cooldown, let's say of like 1 second or 0.5 seconds or something along those lines, then it's not going to be as strong as we perceive. But again, this is a hard one to gauge just because of like how what 40% of animo is attack is animo, and it cascades down because it's considered normal attack, and so on and so forth. I wouldn't recommend going there, personally. I'll be honest with you. C6 doesn't look that enticing. C2 is where the juice is really at, in my opinion. Because this means that you can really make a smooth character. It means you can utilize all of the character, get high value from all of the character, because you're obviously going to have these two effects here. His C1 makes him just faster and a bit more of a fast-paced character because you have attack speed, and then also lets you trigger this a lot more frequently. And then his C2 boosts your burst damage, thus you kind of like press E, deal damage, build up, press Q, deal damage, go down, fly up, and rinse and repeat, and so on and so forth, whilst you mix and match all your buffs. That is Hazo, not Hazo again. Fuck me. That is the Wanderer. God damn, I've said Hazo twice now, and that's terrible. That's the Wanderer on a fundamental scale. Now, just from this, he looks to be a very fun character. Here's why. Especially if you get a really good flow of this passive right here. His general kit is maybe not that amazing because all it is fundamentally, just from the videos, and I'm not going to show any gameplay just in case people don't want to see gameplay, they just want to see numbers. Essentially, you press your E and you fly up into the sky and you just spam normal attacks. That's really all his gameplay is. So it's not really that much different. All it is that you're just now flying. So if you like flying, then you're going to like him. But that's all it is. Now, the reason I say that this passive has a chance to kind of make him a bit more interactive, it's because if you get these procs a lot more frequently, you're kind of flying, you're attacking, whoosh, 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 and then you get a proc and then you dodge, and then shoot things come out, and then you're like, whoosh, 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 whoa, whoa, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So it's like, you can have a bit more interaction there instead of just spamming normal attack, which I think is good. And then obviously more interaction is added once you get C2, but obviously not everyone's going to get C2. But it should be noted that once you get C2, you're kind of going in and out of your burst and your skill and kind of mix and matching, jumping out of other characters, going in, burst, skill, skill, burst, attack, attack, dodge, dodge, attack, jump up, whatever. So you're doing a lot more once you get a lot more things for him. But baseline, the gameplay is rather just spam normal attacks. Very Ayato. Very Ayato. You're just kind of doing one button. And maybe some people like that, maybe some people don't. It's really up to you how you prefer to play the game. But that is the Wanderer. Fundamentally, how the Wanderer works. He's going to be probably a great main DPS, let's be absolutely real. And he's also the second Animo main DPS, second to Zhao. I don't believe there's any other main... Hazo, I guess, is another one, but let's say we're talking strictly 5 stars. He's the second 5-star Animo main DPS. First one is Zhao. And he's probably going to compete to a decent degree. Because, well, the Wanderer here can consistently do a lot more, seeing as he's a lot more skill reliant instead of Zhao, who is a lot more burst reliant. And it's a lot easier to have your skill than it is to have your burst, especially when it's on a 6-second cooldown. Now, as for the Wanderer's weapon, we are going to look at that as well. The Tuliatala Remembrance, or however you say this word, the Tutu. It looks cool, I'll be honest with you. Is there no, there's just an icon. There's nothing too crazy. But it is a crit damage catalyst. It looks really cool, and it's a crit damage catalyst, 44.1% crit damage, so it's not on the high end, something like the Aquila Aqua Simulacra and the Staff of Homer, where it's like 60 and 80. It's 44.1, but it does have a rather high base attack of 674.33, which is, you know, balances each other out. Obviously, the Ascension materials are here if you want to pre-farm them. And so that's really good. You know, you get high crit damage if you get the weapon, as well as you have a high base amount of crit rate, so you can just chuck on a crit rate helmet, and thus have decent crit rate. They just need to get a bit of sub here and there on the other artifacts, and thus get a bit of crit damage here and there, and you're absolutely smoky doky. But going on to the actual weapon's ability, normal attack speed is increased by another 10%. So if you get a C1, as well as this weapon, you got 20% attack speed increase for your normal attacks. Normal attacks, it should be stated. I think the Constellation is specifically, or rather, more broadly, for normal and charged, but the Catalyst is only for normal. So maybe that promotes a bit more of a normal attack build. But regardless, it's 10% there. It probably goes up, does it go up? It does go up at Refinement 5, it goes up to 20%. So if you just get this weapon at R5, which not a lot of people will do, let's preface that right now. Not a lot of people will do that. This weapon at R5 and Hazo. I'm just going to stop speaking about the names. This guy at C1, you'll have 30% normal attack speed increase, which is rather ridiculous if you take into consideration that you can run this very easily with like a Yun Jin at C6, as well as get like, what, that's an extra like 20, 10, 15, a lot more attack speed, which is going to be crazy. But onto what the actual weapon does. So 10% attack speed, and after the wielder unleashes the elemental skill, normal attack damage will increase by 4.8% every second for 12 seconds. After this character it hits an opponent with a normal attack during this duration, normal attack damage will increase by 9.6. This increase can be triggered every 0.3 seconds. The maximum normal attack damage per single duration of the overall skill is 48%. So it just really promotes normal attack damage. They didn't really have to preface anything about a charge attacks in his actual character, but because of consistency of the character, they did. But this weapon here is extremely normal attack heavy, and you're not really going to be using his charge attack, to be quite frank, if you have this weapon, because everything here is just for your normal attacks, which is super good. Now, at R5, you can get a 96%, right here, you can get 96% normal attack damage bonus, which is a lot of damage bonus, to be quite frank with you. Now, again, not everyone's going to get these things at this degree, but if we take a look at the character at, like, let's say Supreme Power, he will obviously destroy everything with just casting his skill, because that is just his, like, normal attack mode, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. But obviously not everyone's going to get that. This is a great catalyst, not even just for characters like Wanderer or Hazo. It's even good for characters like Yanfei or Ningguang. It would actually be decent on them. Maybe not so much Ningguang because it's normal attack, but because it's crit damage, I think it's like one of the only two catalysts that is crit damage. This one and the Kagra's Verity, they're the only crit damage ones. So if you don't have a crit damage catalyst, this wouldn't be a terrible one to invest in just for a bit of generic use. And that is Hazo. Hey, fuck. Wanderer. That is Wanderer. What a shit name, to be quite frank with you. Worst part about the character is the name. Should have called him Scaramouche. He's going to be a fun character, probably. It's kind of like it's just going to be weird. I feel like it's going to be the same kind of level of interactiveness as Ayato, just a bit higher, right? Just a bit higher. You're going to have the normal attack spamming, which is going to be there, 100%. But then you're going to have to dodge every so often, right? Dodge here and there. You're probably not going to be able to hold the button down like Ayato does, because Ayato has his charge attack removed, whilst Wanderer doesn't. But that's that. Is he going to be a good main DPS? Absolutely. Absolutely going to be an absolute banging main DPS. I think he'll be able to very much get through most content in the game, if not shred it to pieces. Especially if you just get his weapon. You don't really need to even think about constellations. His weapon kind of is C1, to be quite honest with you. His weapon is essentially just a C1. So you can just get him and his weapon and be on your merry way and have probably a banging animo DPS. Much more animo than something like a Xiao. And that has been Wanderer. This is probably going to go into a video. Who fucking knows? Let's hope it makes it into a video. Comment, I don't know what you guys think about him. Doesn't matter. That's been the Wanderer. Absolute banger. Let's see how he goes when he launches. Woo! There we go. I now stream. Chat. What are your thoughts on the Wanderer right now? For anyone who has opinions, questions about the Wanderer. What's happening here? My genuine opinion is essentially, as I said, I think he's going to be actually pretty overpowered. Specifically just dealing animo damage. Maybe, like, I don't know, maybe not, like, just general damage, but I think he's going to be super fucking strong. If you have his weapon, We didn't talk about characters and, I probably should have talked about characters and whatnot, but, it is what it is. Characters and artifacts, but what would be good artifacts on him, right? You wouldn't go for Viridescent Nero, would you? Oh, would you go for Viridescent? I just had like a muscle spasm in my jaw. Oh no, there's another one being added next thing. Oh, I guess we should talk about this. Okay, I'll probably cut this into the video. I forgot one thing. So, as for artifacts and character team compositions, let's talk about that really quickly. There's new artifacts being added next patch, apparently, with his launch, it seems. This one, two-piece Desert Pavilion Chronicle, which I believe is going to be the one for Mr. Wanderer. Essentially, two-piece is another 15% animo damage bonus, alongside Viridescent Veneer, which is the other one. And the full set is, after charge attack hits opponents, this character's normal attack speed will increase by 10%, while normal charging and plunging attack damage will increase by 30%. So yeah, you're just going to be really kind of blasting and blitzing if you get this one. So this is probably going to be the best one for Mr. Wanderer. Really no competition. You could run 2 set Desert Pavilion as well as 2 set Viridescent if you just want to go for Animo or something. Maybe you can run that on other Animo characters. Maybe you can do that something on like a Jean or a Venti or a Sucrose. I don't fucking know. Probably not. Viridescent is a lot stronger for those characters. But this is probably going to be his best one just because of the attack speed there as well. So you can get a total of 40% if you do a lot of things. And if you just have his weapon, you can get a total of 20% attack speed, which is rather incredible. As for the other set, probably not. It says Elemental Mastery, which that's a 3rd Elemental Mastery set, 2 set, nice. And then it does like a lot of Bloom stuff and Burgeon, so you're probably not going to go for this one on him. So this is the artifact set that you're going to run on him. As for characters, well, we haven't covered Faruzan yet, but you got to run Faruzan. I already know that. You got to run that. And probably 2 elemental characters. You maybe a Cryo Pyro, most likely, but you also could easily run triple Animo here with just 1 element. If you want to kind of keep it chill, keep it cruisy, you could run something like a Wanderer, Venti, Faruzan, Bennett, or Wanderer, Venti, Faruzan, Cryo character for the actual good infusion thing, right? So it really depends on what you want. But 2 set Animo is going to be like a bare minimum, specifically Faruzan. Scaramouche and Faruzan are kind of made for each other, but also Faruzan is kind of made to just be an overall unit, which we'll get into in just a moment here. Then now that's actually the conclusion of the Scaramouche section. Now that we've covered the artifacts, I need to remember to always include artifacts and team builds. So yeah, that's that. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, now that the video is officially done, that's probably going to be absolutely janktastic. Close that and that. Yeah, Scaramouche is going to be an absolute unit, but I'm still not going to roll on him because cringe. Mighty Jungle Scaramouche sleeps the night. Honestly, I wish he did sleep forever in the tomb, in the coffin, underground, 6 feet under, never to rise again, like a mummy in the pharaoh's tomb, in a casket, underground, in the sky, thrown out the window, in the fucking ground, dude. I wish he was. I wish he was. Love a coffee. Gotta love an absolute coffee, dude. I love doing these character reviews. Like, I learn more about the character and understand if I actually want them. I learn more about them, and reading The Wanderer has kind of made me interested in him, but again, it's like, I just think he's gonna be super boring to play. Much like Aito becomes super boring, after you play him for like 5 times. Like, as much as my Aito is super strong, he's just very boring. I think he's gonna be one of those characters where it's just kind of like, the gameplay factor of him is super monotonous, so it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna like trigger any kind of dopamine in your brain. Nothing's gonna happen there. And so you just gotta slowly get bored of him. At least, that's what I predict. Maybe that's not gonna be true, who knows, but that's what I predict. But without dilly-dallying too much, let's see if people will go for the Flying Boy or the Asian Mummy. I think people will go for the Flying Boy 100%. I think at least on this specific Asian Mummy rerun, I'd say they're gonna go for the Flying Boy, just because Scaramouche has been known as a character far before the Asian Mummy existed, right? Or was conceptualized. So probably him. But she'll still rack in a lot of roles. Like, I myself will probably roll on a Raiden Shogun here and there if I'm feeling up to it. Who knows? Probably still gonna say for like maybe like a Safa Home or something though. Okay, but whilst we're still in analytical mode, Mr. Reed, Faruzan. We just did Scaramouche Douchey, and now we're gonna do a bit of a Faruzan, or I believe I looked it up at the pronunciation. It's like Faruzan or Faruzan, something like that. But Faruzan. Animo bow character, that is true. No image, but Animo bow character. Association Sumeru. She is a 4-star, and she is in fact a support character. Ascension materials are right here. If you want the actual numbers, 168 red crests, which are in the desert. Some Eremite bandit masks things, and the light guiding tetrahedron, which is the material drop from the Simon or the triangle boss that was added in also the desert area, and then obviously Animo crystals because Animo character. Now, Ascension stat, bonus attack percent. 24 to be exact at level 90, which you're probably gonna want to do you're most likely going to want to do this for a plethora of reasons. You're gonna at least want to get it to 80, probably 90, just to get that base attack higher. Which we'll get into now, because we go to her skills, which her normal attack, irrelevant, doesn't matter, you don't level it up, it pretty much doesn't do anything. It could be removed and it would still be the same, like most bow characters except for Yoimiya and Ganyu. But the skill and the burst is where it's at. So, in summary, I don't want to read too much of this because it's just too many words. Faruzan, you press her skill and you get the Manifest Gale state. This is like indicated by a small like kind of diamond next to your character's head, and it's kind of obvious, but it's, you know, that's what it's called, the Manifest Gale state. And then when you're in this state, Faruzan's next charge shot will consume this state, and it will become a Hurricane Arrow that deals anemo damage to opponent's hit, and that's considered charge attack damage. What does the Hurricane Arrow do? Well, when it hits an enemy, it creates a pressurized collapse on impact, or hitting an enemy rather. So I think you can shoot it just at the ground and it does the same thing, as well as on an enemy, and it'll do it on that enemy. What is the pressurized collapse, you may ask? Well, it's essentially a Sucrose E. That's all it is. That is not even an oversimplification, that is exactly what it is. It's just a Sucrose E. It's the same kind of strength of Suck. It's really weak. It's really kind of not that great to use as a grouping mechanism by itself. We'll get into that a bit later, because there is a part of her kit in Constellations which really makes this good, but by itself, pressing E and then shooting, not that viable of a kind of a gameplay style. But that's what it is. The damage is like decent at best, 162 on the Pressurized Collapsed and 162 on the Hurricane Hit, and then the skill damage 267, which yeah. As for this, the duration, so the Manifest Gale duration, you have 18 seconds to actually fire the shot off, which is a generous amount of time. I don't know who's actually going to be waiting 18 seconds, but some people are. And as for the 600% seconds here, that obviously doesn't make any sense. I believe that's going to be either 6 seconds or 10 second cooldown, somewhere around there, 6 to 10 second cooldown, not 600% seconds. Obviously that makes no sense. Skill is kind of irrelevant without the rest of her build, but we'll cover it one by one. Her burst, though, on the other hand, is probably one of the best standalone pieces of kit to be created in Genshin in a long time. So, Faruzan deploys a dazzling Polyhedron that deals anemo damage and releases a Whirlwind Pulse. While the dazzling Polyhedron persists, it will continuously move along a triangular path. Once it reaches each corner of the triangular path, it will unleash one Whirlwind Pulse. Now, what does that mean? Oh, it will move along a triangle? Well, let me open my trusty tool, Paint here. Okay, so what does that mean? It said it will move along in a triangle path. So if your Faruzan is this green dot right here, if that's your Faruzan, you will deploy your Polyhedron right here. Essentially in front of you. And then it will move this way. A certain distance. I don't fucking know the distance, but it will move this way. And then it will go here. And then it'll do an explosion of damage there. And then it'll travel this way. Probably not that far, but then it'll land here and do an explosion there. And then it'll travel back to its initial location and do another explosion there. That is what it means by moving a triangular path. We need a good paint description or illustration to showcase this, because some people might not know what triangles are. That's what it means. And yes, so yeah, once it reaches each corner of the triangle path, it will unleash one Whirlwind Pulse. What does Whirlwind Pulse do, you might ask? Well, let me explain. When it hits an opponent, it will apply the Periphetous Wind's Ruin to them, decreasing the enemy's anemo resistance. Yes, you heard it correctly. Anemo shredding is in the game in areas other than Viridescent Venera and Zhongli's shield. Thank fuck. So yes, each pulse of the triangle corner will decrease it, the anemo resistance, and we'll get into the percentages in a second, because there's another effect. And also, the Whirlwind Pulse will also apply Prayerful Wind's Gift to nearby characters when it is unleashed, granting them anemo damage bonus. So, her burst does two things. Anemo shredding to the enemies, and anemo damage bonus to the player. Quite ridiculous to actually have both of those things on one character, but it's there, and that's why she's going to be a staple in most anemo DPS teams. Specifically, Zhao, Heizo, Wanderer. These 3 characters, if you don't have a Faruzan, I'm sorry, but you're just playing the game wrong. As for the actual values, well, the animo damage bonus changes with talent level. So you're gonna want to get this character to Constellation, I believe it's 3? Yeah, you're gonna want to get this character to Constellation 3, because this character crowned and Constellation 3, you're getting 50% animo damage bonus when you chuck your burst down. You are essentially equipping a second goblet. Not quite equal value, but 10% less than an actual goblet, which is rather ridiculous, or 10 to 20-ish%, to get that much damage bonus just from casting your burst. And if you take a look at the cooldown and burst cost, energy cost, 12 seconds with 20 energy cost, kind of ridiculous. Obviously, it says here the duration of the actual 50% damage bonus is only 4 seconds, but because if you stay near the triangle, you'll constantly be getting it refreshed, thus you'll probably have it for about 10 to 12 seconds. It doesn't actually tell you the duration of the polyhedron here. As for the animo resistance shred, it's 40% static. It doesn't upgrade with the actual talent, so you get a static 40%, which is actually also rather ridiculous. That's a large percentage for it to be static. So even if you don't level this up to 13, if you can keep it at a solid 6, you still get 33% damage bonus with 40% shred. Or even if you get it to level 9 and you don't want to crown it, you get 40% of both of them, right? So you could very easily do that if you don't want to invest super heavily, but you want to, like, a decent, like extremely good, rather. I'm not going to call it decent. It's going to be still extremely good. But yeah. Level 13. Just get level 13. Rolling this character. That is her burst. The burst is like the most important thing. Everything else is kind of like mid at best. The skill, mid at best, normal attack, non-existent. It's really where the burst is at least baseline. Onto the passives. These are, I can't actually remember what these do again, but we'll go through them anyway. Expedition time, doesn't matter. Passive 1, Impetuous Flow. When Faruzan, oh yes, this is the charged arrow shot time decreased. So when she triggers her skill, she has a charge shot time taken to charge a shot decreased by 60%, and she can also apply the Wind's Secret Ways Perfidious Wind's Ruin effect to the enemies with this shot. So you charge a shot 60% faster, and you also apply the 40% animo shred with your skill. So that is where the skill maybe gets a lot more value, is that you don't have to press your burst to get a massive shred. So if you want to do a bit of open world kind of like fuckery around, you don't have to press burst. You can just kind of do it a skill, shoot the ground or shoot the enemy, and then switch to your main DPS and kind of like with the 40% animo shred, which is rather good. It's kind of like a bit more of an open world thing though, because in the Abyss, that's not really going to be that important unless you have a certain constellation, which we'll get into a second here. As for her second passive or third, whichever one you count, when characters affected by the Wind's Secret Ways Prayerful Wind's Gift deal damage to opponents, that is the animo damage bonus portion of her burst. When characters affected by this deal animo damage bonus, this damage will be increased based on 50%, or 57.4% of Faruzan's own attack. This damage bonus will be cleared 0.1 seconds after dealing animo damage to opponents and can be triggered once every 1 second. Essentially, you get a attack stack on this character. 24% base attack bonus on her Ascension stat. You're going to go for an attack weapon. You're going to go for attack artifact sets. You're going to just go for a full attack. Try to get like 3k attack on this character, probably. That would be a good amount to have, because then this is about 1.5 thousand bonus damage on this. Give or take a few numbers there. Which will be absolutely ridiculous. But obviously, it has a bit of an internal cooldown of 1 second, so it's going to be up and down if it's going to be overly amazing, but it'll be decent. And without constellations, this character is already, I'd say, like almost a must-have character. Honestly, you know what, I'm going to say? I think it's probably stronger than Bennett if you talk about raw value for a specific build. Like, not having a Faruzan versus having a Faruzan for an animo team, just baseline, is like night and day. Just the fact that you can have a 40% damage bonus and 40% shred just by owning the character is kind of ridiculous. As well as like moderate grouping, not too easy to do, but still. As well as also just a bit of extra damage is kind of ridiculous. And also she'll probably do a lot of damage baseline because she'll have a lot of base attack. So baseline, no constellations, fucking amazing. Now onto the first constellation, see what else or other value you can get from investing in her. Faruzan can fire off a maximum of 2 hurricane arrows using fully charged aim shots while under a single skill cast. You press a skill, you can do two charge shots and do 2 hurricane arrows in a row under 1. It's not that great. C1 is pretty dog shit, I'll be honest with you. C2, the duration of her burst is increased by 6 seconds, so you can pretty much get about 100% uptime, I would say, on this. If you get C2, it's about 100% uptime, because I believe the base duration right now is either 6 to 8 seconds. I can't quite remember, because it also just doesn't tell you here. But increased by 6%. The Constellation 3 is the skill, which is not the one that you want, to be quite frank with you. You don't really want the skill constellation, but that's there, so you're going to have to get it if you do get the character. C4, again, it's energy restoration. She has like a 20 cost energy on her burst, so it's like almost irrelevant. Actually, this constellation pretty much is like actually probably the most useless constellation in the game, seeing as it costs 20, so kind of irrelevant. C5 is the one that you're going to want. Elemental burst level increases by 3, which is super important to get that extra animo damage bonus, 50.37%. Get it. And then C6 is the part that I think is going to probably like make or break this character in terms of like making them like a supreme deity in terms of fucking power providing. So characters affected by the essentially, which one is this? The animo damage bonus portion of her burst have 40% bonus crit damage when they deal animo damage. So, you press her burst, your animo characters have 40% damage bonus, or crit damage bonus, sorry. It's pretty great. You have, nice. When your own active character deals damage while affected by Prayerful Wind's gift, they will fire another hurricane arrow at opponents. This effect can be triggered once every 2.5 seconds. The whole C6 is amazing. And here's why. So you press Faruzan's burst, and your animo characters deal, or rather gain, 40% crit damage to their animo attacks. Now, that's very specific, and that's something that you'll notice throughout all of Faruzan, that it specifies animo damage. She doesn't buff anything else other than animo damage. It's not damage, it's not animo based on attack of animo damage, it's animo damage. So if you're running a Zhao, per se, but you're not in his burst, I do apologize, but you are going to be taking some L's. And then, you know, if you're, I guess the other two main DPS is Wanderer and Hazo, so they only do animo damage. So I'm going to be a bit more targeted towards those two characters, but regardless, it's going to be really, really strong on every animo character because of 40% crit damage. The second part is, did the music just stop? It did, god damn it. Chuck that back on, eh? The second part is, during the burst, whenever you deal animo damage, essentially, when your own active character deals damage, not even animo damage, just deals damage, you will automatically shoot out a hurricane arrow, which is essentially Faruzan's skill. So you're gonna have a natural grouping. You're gonna have very, very natural grouping. Now, it is every 2.5 seconds, which is not an abundantly long time, but seeing as her burst lasts upwards of about 10 to maybe 12, pushing on 14 seconds, depending on what the base duration is, let's just assume 12 for now, you'll be able to get at least about 4 casts off, 5 maybe. So you can get a decent amount of casts off with this. And it's just passive grouping. You don't have to think about it, you just attack. Bear in mind, it would be better if it was something like a, well, maybe, you know, I'm thinking about Zhao now, and you plunge down, then they group in, and then plunge down, they get out, then you plunge down, they group in, and so, you know, something like that would work, but then also characters like Hazel would work, he knocks them back, they get it sucked in, so it's a really good thing. Her C6 is probably one of the higher value C6s out there, just because of the 40 crit damage, as well as this just passive grouping. Really fucking high value. Really, really high value. So, Faruzan, what is she? A must-have. A must-have if you have not even, well, I guess you even Kaza, but if you have a Hazo that you want to use, if you have a Wanderer, if you get him, and if you have a Zhao, Faruzan, if you do not have her, you are essentially saying, I don't like winning, because having Faruzan just baseline is infinitely more value, most likely. Like, very, very high chance, baseline, it's better to have her than pretty much whatever else you may think is better. Better than probably a Zhangling on the team, or whatever the fuck. just Faruzan is that high value with her burst and the C6, but obviously C6 for a 4-star, not the easiest thing to get because Genshin's RNG in that regards is very poopy face. Now builds. Bows, builds and bows, bows and builds. Let's open up the artifact tab here as well. Weapons wise, I'd say just probably go for base attack. You don't really need any specific stat. You just want like attack, like high attack, so everything scales higher. So Hammer Yumi works, the Predator Bow works, Moon's Moon, King's Squire. You know, you could probably look at some of these here that have like slightly better effects, but generally speaking, high base attack, the Amos Bow if you really wanted to. What else is there? The Alley Hunter wouldn't be an overly terrible one. You kind of get this like extra damage effect if she's off field long enough. Prototype Crescent, although not good ability, rather decent attack percents and whatnot. Rust Mare, Royal Bow Mare. You just want attack and attack percent just to make sure she has super high attack, thus can boost characters' damage more because her attack doesn't actually do anything other than that. And she has a super low energy cost, or rather burst cost for energy, so you don't need to get energy recharge. You maybe could go into an elemental mastery build so you make her react a bit stronger, but that's probably also not necessary. As for artifacts, this is probably where it gets a bit harder to judge. Viridescent Venera is going to be a good one if you want only 2 characters that are Anemo in your party. You know, if you want something like a Hazo to be your main DPS and Faruzan to be just the only other Anemo, you're going to want Faruzan to be the Viridescent Venera. But if you maybe run a triple, then you want Faruzan to be like 2 18% attacks, so she can get the most value out of attack. Thinking of other things. That's really about it. It's really about it. You're just trying to get attack stacking or Viridescent Venera depending on your team composition. But speaking of team composition, who are you going to run this character with? Well, they're a support. So they just have to be on an Anemo main DPS's team or just another Anemo character's team. That's like the bare minimum. The other character slots don't really matter, to be absolutely honest with you. You can chuck whatever the hell you want on there. You just want Faruzan accompanied by another Anemo character, and you'll just have a decent amount of value there. There's no other real gimmicks to it. It's a rather simple and straightforward kind of character. And as I did say earlier, yeah, they are quite simple and straightforward. They are very good and very strong, but they're not complex in any way. They just blast them away kind of characters. And so with that, I believe Faruzan is also done and covered. These will be uploaded as videos tonight and tomorrow if I don't pass out or if I don't whatever, if I survive. That they are going to be super strong. These two are going to be a massive combo, and I'm waiting to see. I'm very excited to see the kind of the Xiao builds make a return with Faruzan. That's one thing I'm interested in seeing is also the return of like Hazo one-shot builds, seeing a higher number with that. But I think that also might not happen because you have to get rid of like a Mona, and I think Mona's probably more effective. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I'm very excited to see these things, but maybe for consistency, maybe a Xiao Faruzan would be super good. But I'm excited to see the people that bring back Anemo characters like Xiao and make them even stronger. But that's been Faruzan, and that's been talking about these new characters. There we go. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed. I had no idea these artifact sets were going to be added next patch. Let me read the other one. So yeah, the first artifact set is the Anemo damage bonus one, which it's like you're probably not going to farm this unless you're just running a Wanderer. There's absolutely no reason to get this on any other character. Maybe Hazo, maybe at most. Purely just because it says normal charged and plunging attack damage. But if anything, you'd probably just go for 2-set this, 2-set Wanderer, Viridescent, sorry. Just to get that 30% Anemo damage bonus. Because you don't really need the damage bonus to charge attacks normal or plunging, or the attack speed for Hazo. So this artifact is like purely structured towards Wanderer, which is not a bad thing, to be quite frank with you. There's a few artifacts that have been structured towards a character, and that's fine in my opinion. As for the other one, increase elemental mastery by 80, and then force it. The equipping character's Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon reaction damage increased by 50. Additionally, when the equipping character triggers Bloom, Hyper Bloom, or Burgeon, they will get another 20% bonus to the effect mentioned prior. Each stack of this lasts 10 seconds, max 4 stacks simultaneously. This effect can also be triggered once per second. The character who equips this can still trigger this effect when not on field. So... Nahida Nilo? That's clearly Nahida Nilo, right? What are people saying? Is almost useless for Nilo. Some guy did the math. I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be better for like Nilo than anything else out there. Like, yeah, 50% is a lot, and you can increase it by 25. 4 times. What other people saying? Nahida, Wigon, Dez. I mean, oh, Hyper Bloom will farm this for Burgeon Amber because I don't know what else to do. Fair enough, man. Yeah, I think this will be overpowered on Nilo probably. Like Nilo's, because I'm pretty sure Nilo's things are considered blooms, right? They're not considered some weird thing, right? Hold on, let me check. Pretty sure Nilo's bountiful cores are considered Burgeon, Bloom, and Hyper Bloom. Oh no, they are Bloom reactions. How the fuck is it gonna be shit on Nilo then? What? It just makes no sense. It boosts Bloom as well. What are you talking about, dude? Bro, I hate it when people speak. Bloom is said is useless on Nilo. How? Just get a 50% damage bonus. Because they are considered Bloom. The bountiful cores. Well, I guess it's when the equipping character triggers a Bloom reaction. I guess that would be the problem, is equipping character. So you do this a bit more on, like, you chuck this on your, like, Nahida. Or something, right? You chuck this on your Nahida, and then have, like, your Hydro characters there, and then Nahida's the one triggering them all. But still, they're going to be classified as bountiful cores, thus get the effect. So it's not a Nilo artifact, but Nilo is the one benefiting from it because it is her system that is damaging the enemies. So... yeah, it's not going to be used on anyone else other than them. You could probably, yeah, honestly, someone did say Amber, Burgeon, Amber, and whatnots, but meh. What does this guy say? So, it's better for Hyper Bloom and Burgeon, but for Pure Bloom Nilo, this set is still best in slot. Small example, a character wears Paradise Lost is a level 90 with a 1000 EM and has a 30 resistance shred via Deepwood. You do 1.15 times 2 times that much. There's a lot of maths here. 39,000 per bountiful core. With the same settings, Gilded Dreams and 2 characters from the same element, 100 EM more. That much you get 35. And that's for 400% bountiful core, and it's still 10% stronger. On 1500 EM, it's 10% stronger. Apart from the Gilded Dreams, it's sometimes kind of weird trigger, especially when Nahida with the triple Hydro. This person, literally just gave like a mathematical lesson, and I understood nothing from it. I understood zilch. Absolute zilch. There we go. 1 hour has been processed talking about the new characters, and I will say I'm kind of not too looking forward to them because they're still a long ways away, and I'm managing my expectations. But now, time to get into the actual game, eh, boys? Oh, that is a bright screen. Time to get into some actual Genshin Impact. There's the bright loading screen. As we all know that it's blinding and my eyes are starting to bleed already. Oh yes, super bright. We can't play the American account just yet, so we're just gonna jump on the Asian one with our Nilo. Oh, we have the event to do. Yes, the event has actually been rather fun, I would say. This new event. What are you drinking from that sissy cup? Where's that skull cup? Tissue. What? What are you talking about? It's a coffee cup. The fuck, dude? It's a coffee cup, man. Ever heard of a cappuccino? Nah, you're too young to drink those, that bad boys. Too young to drink caffeinated beverages, man. It's crazy. Can't handle caffeine. Cringe. Trial character Zhao. Use Zhao's plunging attack to send elevated platforms back to the ground. Pick adventure coins to score points during challenge. All party members receive a cooldown reduction. Okay. Let's see what I can do with Zhao. Ba-bum. I don't know why there's a 12-second starting time, but we're here for it.
Disappear. Worthless. Worthless. Here.
But you can stay in his burst forever. No.
Here.
Where the content? Oh, we're still looking at me. True. My bad. Oh, my bad, boys. Oh wait, where is it? Is that it? Ah! I thought I switched it, my bad. No, yeah, no, content's here. No, we're right here, dude. We're right here, ready. You guys are just hearing Zhao scream in the background.
Worthless. Worthless. Here. Here. Useless.
Okay. Ugh! Nice. Just your face and Zhao's unrelenting grunts. What more could you ask for, though? Like, what more could you really ask for? Like, come on. That's like the two best things in the world. Wait, didn't we do this as Zhao, as a Razor, sorry, the other day? Wasn't this the other day's challenge? Oh no, Mahayo!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Fuck. Damn, that one took a while. I'll say it. I think I've been enjoying this event. I know it might sound crazy that I've been enjoying the events in this game because they haven't been good for a long time. But I am enjoying this event because it's just like random bullshit. It doesn't like try to be realistic or like serious. That's what I like about it. It doesn't try to, like, be serious. I haven't played the event. I'm waiting for more to be unlocked so I can do it in one fell swoop. That's probably the best way to do it. You'll just have a bunch of fun. I've just been playing them kind of casually. I didn't read what I had to do here, so... They're just kind of like fun little mini games. They're actually really fun.
Time for a light show.
Normal attacks will release shockwaves. Yeah? How often? Alright, timing is key. Bam, immunity window. No immunity window. I'm the worst player in the world. Noelle is satisfying. You get to do it with Razor as well.
Here come the fireworks.
I think Razor's the first one, and then Noelle's that one. They do know how to make a satisfaction.
Fire hazard.
One singular satisfaction has been achieved with this event. I have achieved satisfaction. Noelle just breaking the wall. Noelle just revoking Donald Trump's wall card. And that gives us 60 gemmers. We'll also be able to get a roll today. Use Beto's skill to hit the balls for points during the challenge. All party members will receive a cool. Reading has exhausted me. Reading has exhausted me. Yeah, okay. So this is the tennising that we saw them preview in the special program. Which it looks... I think it's going to be interesting. I don't think it's going to be overly amazing, though. Because I don't think you hit the balls back. You just kind of destroy them. I think it would have been cool if you kind of play like Pong. I don't use Beto enough to know how the fuck she's meant to work. I really don't use Beto enough to know how this works. Am I hitting them? I can't tell if I'm hitting some of them. A lot of them look like they're just going past. Bro, Beta's got a large hit radius on this fucking thing. I swear I'm not anywhere near these. I'm like standing in the middle. Knock the slimes into the vine goals by using Gene's skill. See, this is how you make like a fun minigame. You're just doing random bullshit. It's like that fucking meme. Random bullshit, go! That's exactly how it is. I don't know how... I don't do Gene's like ability that often though, so I don't know how this works. What? Oh my god. Maybe you have to angle it correctly, so if we just like... Oh yeah, it's all about the angle. Bro, he's in! Oh my god. That was fucking cringe. He went in. There we go. Nice. I'm at 35. Oh my god, what do you think I'm made of time? Oh, thank god I got that. Oh yeah, the big guys count as multiple, don't they? Oh, it's just... Oh, we're just doing the same challenges, but with just different characters. I'm extremely tired, holy shit. Yeah, this is just the same challenge we did earlier, like, not earlier, sorry, I did the other day with, Sayu, I believe. But just this time it's gonna be, like, the easy version instead of Sayu, where it was, like, actually kind of hard. Dun 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 dun. Silent water? Yeah. Sorry, well, that doesn't make sense, does it? So what essentially was happening is that on every platform you'd have a cryo slime, and so you'd have to infuse with the cryo slime to then actually like be able to hold E, infuse with the slime, and then you can go into the like across the water part because it disables swimming. What'd I do? Did I win? Wait, what? Did I... What happened? Did I get my gems? I do. Alright. Oh, look how close we are. To a singular role. I got some commissions we can quickly do. Who's dying all the time? Relax, guys. I didn't know you could die in that game mode. I thought I was on a platform when I like finished the run, but I also might not have been. But I swear I was. I swear I was. Why would it kill me? Also, like, why wouldn't it just put me in the water? Like drowning immediately or stepping in the water immediately drowns you? Sounds like a bogus video game. Sounds like an absolute baloney game.
Boring. Useless.
Let's dance.
Alright, I got my rewards, and guess what? I'm about to get another Nahida, or a Nahida here. Watch this. It's that easy. Bro, that's so cringe. This game is, like, not fair. This is so unfair, dude. Like, I can't get a Nahida? Like, what the hell? Was Jad doing your Nilo team? Do you know those Animo commissions? You know those Animo commissions where it's like, you need to like destroy like the Animo, thingy. Yeah, that's why. Just like probably one of the most bullshit commissions in the world. I run that Zhao. Also probably not even the best character to run for it, but I still run him. Alright. We're not doing any more on this account. I'm not even really going to be doing weeklies on that account too much. Jump over to the Nahida one. A bit of Nahida action. Because the reset, global reset, my reset happens in 40 minutes, so we need to make time for 40 minutes. And to do that, we're gonna win. And I think I'm gonna spawn in combat, right? Yeah. I started farming this boss, because I thought this was for Faruzan. I was incorrect. Faruzan is actually the other one. Simon. Where is he? I'm actually probably not gonna roll on either of them. I'm not gonna roll on Faruzan or Scaramouche, whichever one is like there. I'm just not gonna. I just don't think there's any value in me personally rolling on them. Ah, Nahida. Did I just waste my res on the boss? Yeah, I did. Waste is a strong word, dude. Hey, wait. I just used it inefficiently. I won't be accused of wasting, dude. I won't be accused of wasting. I just used it inefficiently. Come on, get with the times, dude. Get with the times. There really isn't a lot to do. But I think I want to not really do anything, but oh yes, we can, well, on reset we can get our skill leveled up. Okay, let's go farm this material. Let's get the cyst things done. That's the definition of waste? Nah. Nah. I don't believe so. Need to change Raiden's Shogun out so I don't activate the fucking spores. Let's go with the Yelan. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum.
I see everything.
Ah, Nahida. Just does so much fucking damage. Shoot that.
Hey.
Take a picture. They're gonna still be.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah.
Oh, look at that damage! It's so good. The damage is so good.
Yeah.
I have to switch out Ching. They are a pretty shit enemy. Just because of that, yeah, you can't really use any characters that you like. Even though I love Yelan. That's a true and real problem. Can't use any characters that I like, as I'm using essentially 3 characters that I like.
I see everything.
That's a pretty weird moment.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah.
Quietly now.
Now, where do more spawn? Maybe we already have enough. Because we're going to take this rather slowly. Because after this, we just need, after today, next week, we can crown her skill, which is the thing that I am going to do. I'm going to crown her skill and burst. But I'm going to take it one step at a time. We'll crown the skill first. That will give us the highest raw damage output. The skill def grindable? Yeah. 100%. 150%. The most crownable part about her. I guess let's go try to, like, just kill the world bosses, see how fast we can kill them. Let's just, like, how fast do we think we can kill Tart Aglia? Right? Like Tart Aglia did. Like, one-shot him. Nah, probably not. But, probably not. But, no, probably not.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. How unbecoming. You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
Solidify!
Yalan wasn't the best choice here. Yeah, the Raiden Shogun, we needed to bring her out, but I just forgot because I thought she was just gonna appear on the team because that's how it should be.
Things are about to get dicey.
Stabilize!
Scatter!
Sharing my knowledge. This might hurt a little. Yeah.
Busted.
No life lasts forever.
Ah! Alright, so what I've realized, is I need Raiden Shogun.
Stay close.
Yalan doesn't really work unless you're actually doing a Bloom comp.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. You've made some progress. Guess I should take you.
Solidify!
Shine down.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah.
All you do is run.
Yeah, that's right.
Committed to memory. Yeah. Yeah. I see everything.
Am I gonna be able to stay awake, dude? Holy shit, I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling to stay awake. Oh, fucking hell. Nahida's overpowered, dude. Holy fuck. So good. Who else can we test this on? Who is high resistant? Maybe, actually, no, it hasn't been a week since Nahida launched, right? It'll be a week today. Because this guy's gonna be the best enemy to fight with Nahida, right? Or like Dendro teams because he has like no Dendro infusion.
Solidify!
Illusion shattered.
Yeah. I think I knew this since Tignari launch. Ever since Dendro was added, like this guy's like super easy because he doesn't infuse Dendro.
We settle this now!
Hey.
Germinate!
I don't.
What happened to my fucking Zhongli shield? What the fuck?
Gather!
The fuck happened to my Zhongli, you
Order
fucking idiot.
guide you.
Fucking hell, Zhongli, you useless piece of shit.
Stabilize!
I pressed Q.
Today,
I pressed Q!
reckoning. Gather!
There is no escape.
I see everything.
Scatter!
Inazuma shines eternal.
My Zhongli's artifacts.
Stabilize.
No. He just doesn't have a Staff of Homer. He just doesn't have a Staff of Homer, which is the problem. That's the problem.
Solidify.
Shine down.
Okay.
Sa.
Yeah, everyone hold hands. Rah. Yeah, yeah.
Damn, no procs, dude? Can you not proc it? Oh, wait, okay, Sam, 18,000. Hmm. Notice, even in the Archon Quest, everything about Rukadavata was raised even in game? I'd assume so. Hmm? That does make sense. It, you know, it would be very odd if they didn't erase everything to do with Rukadavata. I didn't notice it personally, but now that you say that, it does make sense. But I just haven't encountered. To be quite frank, I don't really know anything. I didn't find any information about Rukadavata in the game because I didn't really search for it, but that's a nice feature. That's a nice touch that they did, kind of keep consistency. Nice bit of consistency on their part. Good on them. Congratulations, Mihoyo. You've done it again. A bit of consistency. Okay, I know. I was about to say, wouldn't the Archon Quest prior to the last one erase as well? But that wouldn't make sense because you haven't experienced it technically.
There is no escape.
Propagate!
The Temple of Wisdom. This may hurt a little. Yeah, yeah. Committed to memory. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah.
This is
The Nahida story and the character profile changed. The Traveler voice line was removed.
solidify.
Oh. Oh, good. It's a good way to keep consistency. Good way for the game to kind of have weight. Now, I guess the Genshin Impact fandom wiki would probably have noted it down that it was a thing in the game. So, because I was gonna say that would be kind of annoying. It'd be kind of annoying if like a bit of information was just outright removed from the game, even though it's like not super crucial or important. It would be a bit annoying. But you know, I'll accept it just for a bit of story. I'll accept it. Barely. Oh, you know what? I've got a question now. I've got one question. Hold up. If I chuck Raiden's E and then take a picture of Dvalin with Nahida, will it just deal the damage from a distance?
There is no escape.
Is it too far away? Ain't you?
I see everything.
Yeah, it did a bit. Not too much.
Stabilize.
About Colin, Amber voice line has also changed it to being healed from Eleazar. Nah, that one's nice. That one sounds nice. Amber's has changed. Well, she suddenly got better, and I have no idea why.
Committed to memory. Yeah. This might hurt a little.
Here.
Grow, grow, grow.
Nahida can one-shot it. Nice. Or not one-shot it, sorry, she didn't one-shot it, but she can do a lot of damage. Nice. Ugh. And then, oh I'll be honest with you. I don't like the spawn location of this guy. What's his name? The Jaruri Workshop. I fucking hate the spawn location of this guy. I hate that it's like right next to Sumeru City. I know it makes sense because that's where he is. But like, bruh, it blends in. It blends in with the environment, and it's not like a door. One phase, yeah, that's what I mean. I meant one phase. Sorry, my bad, my bad.
Gather.
Let it
Wow.
That divinity is mine.
That divinity is mine.
Shine down.
Spring forth.
Bam.
Churn.
Solidify.
Should we got no reason not to use our burst here?
Feeble human.
Gather.
Illusion shattered.
Bum, bum, bum. Hey! Hoo! Ho! Epic cinematic, like always. Alright, Big Chungus. Alright, shoot him, Green Man.
I am the all-knowing God. Burn to oblivion. Kneel.
Oh, he's doing something? Let me just move out of the way. Resident Sleeper, dude.
Tremble.
Residente Sleeperuni. Oh, he's got a teleport? Yeah.
Reality.
Reality bends to my will. Reality bends to my... Oh, that's what Symmetra says. Yahi Barambasta Victor Hay is reality bends to my will. Oh my god, dude. I'm an idiot.
Gather.
Burn to oblivion.
Burn to oblivion. Oh shit, I don't have a character who can deal with the fucking things. Unless I can do a fat Zhongli.
Cruel world.
Hold up.
I will have order.
Will you? Not really, apparently.
Stabilize.
Charge attack with Nahida? Ah, you're right.
I see everything.
Oh, whoops, I didn't fucking do it. Oh, I had no idea.
Possible.
That's a true and real moment. Ah, a bit of an interesting.
Sharing my knowledge.
Do that. This one.
Now you shall perish. Ha!
I can't
Nice.
lose it all again.
Yeah, I had no idea actually. That's still cringe. Charge attack, dude. Just make Nahida's... Make her chuck the Dance Dance Revolution moves at the boss. Like, come on. No, never mind. Don't do that. It's too adorable. Never mind. I can do it with Nahida now. I thought I would have to use my Kazuha because that would have been fucking miserable. I hate using Kazuha. As much as I love Kazuha, I hate using him. Man's too strong. You can't have strong characters in this game anymore. It's not fun. 3 blooms from what? Wait, what did I get 3 blooms from? That was weird. One phase that guy. I think the hardest world boss for me to one phase is these two. It's still these two, because I think that right there would be classified as a one phase for what's his face. You can't really do that any, like, you could obviously do the starting part a bit faster, because you can't really do that last phase any faster than just killing him faster. So once you knock him down, you kill him in that thing, and then you're done. But these two over here, I want to be able to kill Raiden Shogun. Like, hello? Hello? Raiden Shogun and Signora one phase, but Signora's just fucking obnoxious. Like, she just fucking... Everything shall burn! And then she just fucking becomes a nuisance to society. I will burn everything! And then she just goes immortal. It's like, bruh, you're not even an Archon. You're not even an Archon. And you're not even a part of the Fatui Harbinger, like, you're not even like the top 3 who have been said to rival an Archon as well. It's like, bro, what? Oh, hey, what's up, Nicholas? Welcome to the stream, man. Long time no see. She tornadoes up? She fucking does more than tornadoes up, dude. She fucking rustles my Jimmy. I just want to know what's 3.3 first phase rerun banner. It's yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah. Yep.
You're trembling. Is it the
I also
cold
don't...
or just
You know what? I
cowardice?
personally don't care. Let it be a surprise. You know what I mean?
Stabilize.
Let Genshin surprise me.
Committed to memory.
Into the frozen void.
Gather.
Bam.
This might hurt a little.
It honestly will be probably Ayato, I'll be honest with you, Azuri. I think it's just gonna be Ayato. He's the only one out of the ones that like are in speculation that haven't had a rerun, and it would make most sense to rerun him then. Because like nothing is happening with Inazuma for a very long time, from my understanding. Like we're not going back to Inazuma anytime soon. And so it's like, might as well just bring him back now. Fuck it. He's like one of the less important Inazuman characters. Like, he hasn't done much. There. In other words, you don't know. Well, it's just through sheer speculation of like who hasn't had a rerun, right? That's all it is. It's like who hasn't had a rerun. Aito hasn't had a rerun at all, so might as well go for him. Alright, no food.
Shine down.
No food.
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory.
Propagate! Spring forth!
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
No!
Shine down.
Grow, grow, grow.
No, die!
Illusion shattered.
I see everything.
I never asked for redemption.
The thing is, Abyss has physical damage and elemental damage buff for normal and charge attack in first phase. Yeah, so that makes sense for Ayato. He's elemental and he's normal attack, right? That does make sense for him, right? And then a physical would be just there's no physical characters. There's no physical characters in this game. No one. Wait, is there? Not really. They need to actually make a character only physical. Like their skill does physical and their burst does physical. I know that we're not getting playable Dia first. I'm pretty sure Dia will be the last character that we get out of the ones that we know right now, or one of the last few. Like the reason I have a bit more reason to speculate about why she's going to be like one of the last few. If you've done the story, and I won't spoil anything about the story, but if you've done the Archon quests, out of all the cinematics that are in the game, out of Al-Haytham, Sino, Dia, she gets a lot less time to shine. She like gets her cinematics aren't that amazing compared to like the Sino versus Alhaitham, or like a few scenes where Alhaitham, like, you know, Alhaitham defeats the guy at a Port Ormos or something like that, or Alhaitham at the end of the final Archon Quest right now, or Sino interrogating Zaza or whatever his name is, the sage, right? So it's like Dia doesn't really have like a badass moment or like a super hype moment, except for like maybe the part where she's like defending Dunyazad, but it's like it's only that and that's about it. And maybe the part with like a Rahman when you're like convincing him, she doesn't really have like a moment. That's why I kind of be like, they're just kind of like not really shining her too much. So maybe that's why she'll be like last. Have you seen this great anime called Hunter x Hunter? Absolutely not. I will never watch Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, true. That I genuinely believe they should add a physical skill and a physical character that does only physical damage. It's probably like a good way, as much as I don't want to admit it, it's a good way for them to like introduce a character like Dodore, just have him be a full physical, right? And his skill and burst is all just physical attacks. She got the Yayamiko treatment, where she appears the first thing in the story, but releases much later on. Yeah, exactly. You know what? To be quite frank, they're both like moderately animalistic. They're both animal, based off like look like animals. One's a lion, one's a fox, technically.
2 heads are better than 1.
So yeah, you know what? That might be true. You might have a point there. She probably will get it. Dia still hasn't shown fighting using elemental powers. Well, neither has Alhaitham, to be quite frank with you. Neither is Alhaitham. I think Sino's the only one that's shown using elemental powers, and it's not even in an actual cinematic, I believe. Sino's only shown using his like ultimate form or his burst form in like in the final area when he confronts Azar.
This is no place
He's
to
not
loaf
really.
around.
None of them actually have used like an element. To be quite frank, I've never seen like a green beam protrude from like Alhaitham, or like a or a red beam or something like redness, or I haven't seen a color. Bro, these people are colorless. These people have never seen color in their lives. So it's a valid concern. Very valid concern. We're just gonna wait for we're gonna wait 10 minutes here for our weekly reset to happen. But here's the thing. So we know that there's only 2 new characters coming in next patch, 3.3. It's gonna be Wander and Faruzan. We covered them earlier. Then 3.4, I've heard some speculations about a Dendro character, and there might be another one. There's a lot of speculations. I just think they should have gotten a lot of the Dendro characters out first. I think that would have been the smarter play, because right now, a lot of Dendro teams suffer from just not having Dendro characters. Specifically a team like Nilo. Like Nilo Bloom team, Bountiful Core team. You can't really do anything there with them. Because there's just no... Why do I have a hair in my eye? Go away! My eye is just dull. I just lost my eye. Yeah, they just don't really work because there's just not enough Dendro characters, and the Dendro characters that we do have prior to Nahida aren't that good. Nahida really like carries the Dendro area. Like Traveler and Curly suck. Faruzan, you mean Hatsune Miku? To be quite frank, I don't see the similarity apart from them just both being like slightly blue and having like twin tails. That's really all I see there. But honestly, fair enough. Hatsune Miku, it is true. You know, if you overlay them, do a bit of a smack bang overlay, identical, twins even, twins. I do see a lot of the memes though, because Mika, right, the character that was announced in the Mondstadt event last patch, looks a lot like that yellow-haired Vocaloid, John, or something. I'm not sure what his name is, but the yellow-haired Vocaloid. And then now Faruzan looks like Hatsune Miku. And it's like, you know what? Are they trying to get like a Vocaloid collab? That would be kind of
Sure
cool.
what to do next. How about I take you on a walk?
Oh, thanks, Nada. It sounds like the team synergy of picking 3 characters in Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, most likely, dude. Team synergy usually works the same in most games, to be honest with you. You're looking for characters that work well with each other in every regard. It's just that for Genshin, this element was released 2 years into its game's development and didn't get a lot of when there's only a handful of these types of characters, but these characters rely on having the same element of these types of characters or similar element, but you need them to be a specific style of play, and they're not really that style of play. It's kind of fucking impossibly agonizing to comprehend why they would do that. Because you need, like, for let's say like a Nilu build, you need high hit rate of Dendro, and like as much as I want to say that Travelers is, it's not. And as much as I want to say Coles is, it is, but it's small radius, so thus it doesn't do anything because the enemies just walk out of it. It's like a whole counterintuitive debacle of character design that doesn't really work right now, which I think will be fixed as soon as we get any like other Dendro character. Like Nahida shows, the Catalyst user instantly solves like the Dendro application problem and becomes like one of the best Dendro applicators in the game. If not, probably the best, second best, maybe to Tignari, because Tignari's just hit rate is high. And it's like, okay, now we just need a healer, but the only healer that we have knowledge about that is confirmed to be a healer is Baiju, and he's speculated to be in like 3.7, and it's like, this is like the one character that we need. This is the one and only character that we need for Dendro teams to be like moderately complete, and you're just not giving it over. You're saving it till the end of Dendro. Dendro's gonna die after Sumeru. Like, they're not gonna. There's no more Dendro characters coming out after Sumeru. I hope we all understand that. Not a single one. Who are they gonna release? In Fontaine, there's gonna be a Dendro guy? Absolutely not. No one in Dendro. No, absolutely no Dendro characters at all. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Let's go. Let's see how fast I can kill, because I thought, honestly, 10 minutes is taking a lot longer to pass than I thought it would, so let's try to kill this lady as fast as possible.
Gather.
There is no escape.
Sharing my knowledge. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ha!
Germinate.
Pathetic.
Stabilize.
Committed to memory.
Sir!
Yeah.
The eye sweeps the land.
Yeah. Yeah. This might hurt a little. Yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Gather.
The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything. Yeah. Yeah.
This ends now.
Committed to memory.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Yeah. This might hurt a little.
Alright. One phased. Easy game, dude. Nahida for the win. Easy W, dude. To be quite frank, I think Zhongli doesn't do anything here except just remove the stagger, but holy shit. Probably could get a Bennett on here. Something better. Bennett or a Zhangling. Zhangling for like, we could get like a, because I've watched one Nahida video. Sorry, let me catch up here. Sorry, I missed this, my bad. The game was basically responsible for creating the mechanics of allowing you to swap out your characters who each have their own life bars and use team attacks. Was it really the pioneer? I think that's a bold claim, but I'll accept it for now. I mean, he res shreds. Yeah, but he's also old, right? And old is cringe, right? And Tishu, don't worry, I know what you're about to say. You're gonna call me cringe, right? Because I'm old, right? You're gonna call me cringe, dude. Me? Cringe? Cringe? Me? No. Couldn't be. Couldn't be me. Let's try it Boken to Boken. Let's just give Boken a day Boken a go, right? Real quick. Like, we're gonna die almost instantaneously, but, big old but, right? You never know. I think we're gonna go in, Bennett's gonna get one tap in the fucking Chrome Dome.
There is no escape.
Sharing my knowledge. Hey. Yeah.
Propagate.
Let's light it up.
Yeah.
Spring forth.
Teamwork is that's gonna hurt in the morning.
Grow.
This one, a fleeting shadow. down.
This is just
What why does she do so much damage, dude? I'll be this one. It is. I'm the best.
Scatter!
There is no escape.
Bro, why does she have to just do so much fucking damage? Like, get a life right. Bro, what is that explosion?
Thunder.
This game is stinky like poo.
memory.
See, you just need Zhongli's shield. It's just not fun to get knocked down. I don't care about dying. It's just not fun to get knocked down. You need Zhongli. If you don't have Zhongli, cringe. Old, bro. You can't call me old, dude. I'm not old. I'm literally. I just fell out of the womb. I've literally just fallen out of the womb, dude. How fucking dare ya? Maybe get rid of this fucking Traveler guy. Like, what's the Traveler really doing here, right? Like, what is he doing? Nothing. He's not doing nothing, bruv. So maybe it was all the Traveler's fault that we're dying. You know what? It is the Traveler's fault. I'm gonna blame the Traveler 100%. Do that.
Shine
This.
down.
I see everything.
Your verdict is decided.
Yeah. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah.
Weak.
Grow.
There is no escape.
Yeah.
Illusions are but distractions. I'm going in. Shine down.
This might hurt a little. Yeah. Grow.
Stabilize!
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really do burning with Electro.
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
This might hurt a little.
Illusion shattered.
Gather!
Grow.
God is eternal.
Yeah, listen. Don't fucking like this game, do I? Don't fucking like it. To be quite frank, it's like probably because my Raiden doesn't do much. Raiden doesn't do much. Burning? No, burning doesn't do anything. So maybe it's the thing. The reason I'm using him is just to get like the damage increase on her burst, right? It's really just to get this, the 31. But I guess a 10% or 11% isn't like really a thing. So maybe. But here's the thing: if I go and use this character, it's no longer a Nahida kill; it's a Yelan kill, right? Because Yelan does natural. Like this team right here is an illegal team. This is an illegal team. All these characters are too strong, right? This is not a fair team. Nahida, Zhongli, Yelan, Raiden, Shogun. That's not a fair team. There's a funny thing about burning that I saw. Yeah, that it's a really bad reaction. Yeah, I know, dude. Don't worry about it. I know it's a terrible reaction.
Solidify!
There is no escape. Thunder. Gotcha. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. Your verdict is decided. Illusions are but distractions. Here comes the catch. There is no escape.
Make yourselves at home. This might hurt a little. Yeah.
Gather!
Yeah. Grow.
Without yearning, all
Everyone
returns
hold
to
hands.
silence. Only
Yeah.
emptiness.
Your Nahida has high EM, right? Yep. If you stand on a pot, on good hunters at Mondstadt, a normal attack with Nahida, the Bjorn get hits significantly stronger. Okay, yeah. I gotcha. Yep, got that one. I'm right there with you. Oh, the Welkin, dude. Oh, we don't have enough for a roll though. Soon. So wait, if we okay, good hunter. What here?
No, life lasts forever.
So that's not burning, doing a lot of damage there. By the way, I just hope you know that. So, okay, killed me. It killed me, but it was only 1.8k, dude. What are you talking about? Massive damage, dude. What the hell? I don't even have healers. Oh, it's like the only thing I don't have in this game is healers. Gene, I need to like actually like.
Wish me luck.
All right, Barbara. Wishing you luck.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
I'll protect us.
Second. Oh, it's because I extinguished it for fuck's sake. True, I forgot that Barbara is water. Sorry, Barbara, you're gonna have to go here.
I won't hold you back.
Okay.
Which should I choose?
It's only 1.8k, so it's not doing a lot of damage, but it's like, in comparison to the player's HP, yeah, it's doing a billion damage. But in the grand scheme of things, it's an okay amount of damage. Let's not try to act like that's not gonna kill an enemy. Well, you think an enemy has 1k HP? Dude, absolutely fucking not. These enemies for some reason have 4 quadrillion HP, and all of them are fucking cringe lords. All of these enemies that are absolute cringes dinguses.
What shall we do?
What shall we do?
Stabilize.
What shall we do? Osmanthus wine tastes just as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? I think if I spend a lot of resin today, we should be able to get Nahida's friendship to level 4, and we can listen to a lot more voice lines. Because I think these commissions will get us like very close, and then we can just spend a bit of resin here and there on the weeklies, right? Do a lot of the weekly bosses for absolutely no reason other than just kind of doing it, right? Level 4 already. We did kill all of the bosses that she needed for her level up material with her in the party, so that's where she got a lot of it from. Go to the place Akeem marked and get the soil. Akeem, I fucking hate Akeem. I fucking hate Akeem, dude. There are some really good commissions for Sumeru, and then there are some really bad ones. Like the mushroom one, good. The whack-a-mole, good. The following the wisp, good. The one where I have to talk to a guy in the city and then he sends me a kilometer away from the city, not good. Mahoya, why? Why you do this? Why you do this to me? And what am I gonna pick up here? A box. And I'm gonna take it back to Akeem.
Solidify.
I see everything.
I see everything! Nahida turns into Kermit halfway through recording. I see everything! I see everything. What? No, that's like, I don't know. I don't know what Kermit says except for just he sounds like that. Hey! Who else is on that fucking... Miss Piggy? No, I don't know. I don't know anyone else other than the pig and the frog. Sylvester? What's the box doing there? I don't know, dude. Ask Akeem.
Quick.
Ask
let's find
Akeem,
shelter,
dude.
or mushrooms will start growing on our heads.
Oh, that was adorable. Quick, find shelter, or mushrooms will start growing on our heads. That's adorable. She's just too adorable of a character to not have. I'll say it. If you don't have C3 or C6 Nahida, You're just playing the game incorrectly. I'm so sorry to say it. You are just taking an L maneuver. Where? Bro. Give me a Yeah. No. I said it. I said it. No one's to say it. Bro, yeah, no one saved the same up as much as me, but maybe you should have, right? Maybe you should have, right? Ask yourself that question. Should or shouldn't I have? And the answer will come to you as, I should have. And thus, you should have, right? It's that simple. To be or not to be a Nahida owner is the real question. Look at these guys. Look at these bozos right here. Nahida's about to make short work of them. I'm only going to pop a Zhongli's shield so she doesn't get staggered. And then we... Oh, she's swimming because she's short. Ugh. Short people. The worst.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Easy. We have enough for a roll, that is it. We might even be able to get 2 rolls. We might even be able to get 2 rolls.
The weather is lovely.
This is exactly how a Genshin Impact crack addict sounds like. Oh, I think I can get 2 rolls today. And then I think the Spiral Abyss resets before her banner leaves. It does. It resets 2 days before her banner leaves, so I'll be able to get all those rolls. I may or may not get a C4 Nahida, depending on how juicy-goosey my luck is here. Here it is. Garbonzo. That's what it is. Absolute Garbonzo. I've never felt so insulted. I do have all of these. Oh, we can get 1 more roll. Let's do it. Let's do all of these events really quickly. From start to finish. I guess maybe, ooh, well, Yanfei Klee. This one's fun. I like the first one a lot. What weapon do they give you? This is a good thing. Okay, what builds do they give you in the fucking event? Do they give you good builds? Not that it matters, but do they give you good builds? So Crimson Witch on Yanfei. Oh, dude. Oh, that's tough. That's tough right there. Crimson Witch on Yanfei. I would have to go with a no. That's an absolute no from me. Absolute no, buddy. Absolute no. At least not Noblesse. Noblesse, yeah, no, true, you know, you have a point. At least it isn't Noblesse. That's a very valid point. Yeah, okay, yeah, Crimson is better than Noblesse. That is a very truthation. That's a truthalization. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. But you know what? I'm gonna bet. Oh no, it's usually for new characters brand new characters that come with artifacts. They usually give the character that artifact set. Because I was gonna say, watch them give like Wanderer's trope, or some shit like that. Imagine doing that, right? I can just see it, like. They give Scaramouche the Wanderer's trope set just for some god-awful reason. They're like, oh yeah, it makes sense. He's the Wanderer, dude. He's the Wanderer. Ooh. Fucking, I can imagine it, though. He was wandering around, and then, we just got it. I just got it when you explained it. Thanks, Tissue. Really appreciate that, buddy. You're right there with me, aren't you? That was a... Did I go sign a level? Bro, no, what? Sino. Yeah, the best kind of jokes, dude. What are you talking about? The best kind of jokes are Sino jokes. Sino's jokes are actually not that bad. They're just like delivered like ass, right? They're good jokes. They're just delivered because he's monotonous tone, monotone. I don't know how you speak English anymore.
Keep back!
Nice. Just as Dane said, for as Sino's joke, so too is his judgment. No laughing matter. What? Dane's leave? What? Dane's leave didn't. I don't. Dane's leave. I'm missing something here. I don't know. This is probably another tissue reference that I'm not gonna get. I'm not educated enough to understand. Sorry.
Into the wind.
I'm so sorry, but I'm just not educated enough.
One with nature.
There was him. Yeah, we haven't seen him in 5,000 years, so I'm not sure. I'll have to check the history books on that one. My bad. Alright. Yalan. Yeah, you can't make a reference. Well, the thing is... No, you can't. I'm dumb as shit. Yeah. What up? I'm proud. What's up? I got low IQ. What up? It's not even IQ, just shit memory of like things that aren't overly important to me, or just a complete lack of the knowledge. It's actually probably more so that I just never knew it from the beginning. You don't have the knowledge of the Praetorzoic era? Bro, I'm surprised you even know that word. Praetors. I think you only know that because I say it.
Take it easy.
The fuck, man? You only know that word because I fucking say it. Praetorzoic. On God, on God. I said that one time, dude. Immediately stuck. I'm a genius, I know.
Take it easy.
Or rather, Protozoic. I'm pretty sure they're... Is there a difference between that? Protozoic, Praetorzoic? Fuck, is that a difference? Who fucking knows? Oh, piss off. Bro! Bro, Yalan's getting absolutely plastered by balls. Oh my god. Nice. Yeah, here's the sigh you want, Tissue. This is miserable, by the way. This is miserable. I think this is... I like the idea, but it's really poor. It's like really bad. Maybe it's like better when you have better ping. I think I did it at like 300. Now I guess we're doing it at 240. Yeah, like it doesn't really do it.
And away I go. I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's not smooth. That's probably the part that like, yeah, that's all it is. It's just not smooth. It has like that part where it has to register that you're freezing the ground and whatnot. So yeah, it's definitely no Ayaka sprint. But you know what? I appreciate it. I think it's a good attempt at making some fun and interesting gameplay. And good job, Mahoya. Good innovation, as they call it in the but then you accidentally get a Hydro Infusion, and thus you have to stop your spin. Oh, they're about to disappear. Get the big ones at least. There we go.
Can't catch me.
And then, to be quite frank with you, I have no idea what the fuck this one is. This one, I think you just fucking use characters. I don't really get it. Bum, ba-ba-dum.
Everyone hold hands.
Incoming. Hey! Don't blink.
Hey.
Incoming.
Ouchie. I
Ouch.
see everything.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Hey!
Everyone hold hands.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Hey!
There you go. Ching being there. Cringe ching, dude. You mean cringe ching? Queen ching, dude? Fucking cringe ching. On God, on God. Alright, back to the Xiao one, I guess. Back to the Xiao one. Lament! You don't gotta say that, old man. You know what? What about if I was actually old? What about that one? What about if I actually was old, dude? Like, you're just insulting an old man now. Don't you feel bad for insulting an old man? What about if you were the old man? Yeah, let's say that one. You wouldn't want to be insulted for being old. What's that fucking piracy video? It's like, what would you do if you saw a child? Or some shit like that. Oh, how does that meme go again? It's like something like that. What would you do if there was a child? Something. Oh, how does it go again?
Boring. Boring.
Literally a fetus, true. Now you are a fetus, absolutely unintellectual and absolutely fucking carbuncle, dude. On God. Use Noel's attack to break the explosive rocks. Let me hit him. What would you do if there was a child right in front of you? Yeah, it's like something like that. I can't remember. I'm not smart.
Leave it all to me.
But then there's the other one, right, where they're in the conference room and they're like, what's worse than a dog or something? It's like a child or something like that. And then the guy gasps. Ah, fuck, what's that one again? See, I always forget like the specifics of a meme. I can broadly remember memes, but I can't specifically remember them ever. It's the one fucking bad thing about having Parkinson's or whatever the memory one is.
Leave it all to me.
Nice. What are we waiting for? Send me in right now. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba-da-da, ba-da-da, bum bum. There's one thing worse than a. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. There's one thing worse than that word. A child. No. Or whatever. I don't know how they fucking react to it. I can't remember like the.
The fuse is lit.
Yeah, that's a funny one. I like that one a lot. That one always makes me laugh, even though I know exactly what's gonna happen. That's how you know a meme is good. When it makes you laugh, even though you know exactly what's gonna come. You know the punchline 100%, and you still are cackling. You're like, nah, that was good.
Here come the fireworks. Fire hazard.
Alright. I believe that's enough for another roll. Seems funny. Exactly, it is. Just when you can remember them and you know they're coming and you're like, damn, I'm about to laugh. In your head, you're like, I'm about to laugh, aren't I? You're just thinking that. You're like, oh shit, I'm about to do a bit of a hee hee ha ha moment. Alright. Here it is. The big one. The super big one. Actually the gargantuan one. Oh, nice. Razor? Oh. Cranked out of his mind. We go again? Oh, this game is so unfair, dude. I can't get a single Nahida. Actually, what pity are we at? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 exactly right now. Or rather 67. Because those two rolls I haven't updated yet. 67. We'll probably get... we'll hit pity for Nahida. Or we'll hit pity for this next 50-50. Most likely. 2 weeks or 11 days for how many more rolls? Got a Spiral Abyss reset, no shop reset. We got the event to complete. I believe there's going to be another event. I think the major event is going to start soon. I hope. This week. Hopefully the major event starts this week or something. So we have that. Oh, well, we should be able to do it.
Every journey.
I've also got like a lot of exploration still to do, so I could probably like sit down and explore a bit, but you know me. Nah. Oh, we do technically have a way to get some rolls. There are, like, a lot more... There's a lot of furnishings. We're gonna do... Actually, no, that's gonna be maybe a good idea. We're gonna go into our teapot. We haven't done that in a while. Go into the teapot. We're gonna go into there. And, oh, what do I get? And we're gonna see what we can find in the furnishing thingamajiggy. We got the Dendroculus Residence Zone, and then we also, in 2 levels, got the Treasury Compassaru. Treasury Compass. And we're gonna see what characters we can put in some already existing furnishings, and see if we can maybe get some Sumeru furnishings. We might have to do a bit of, like, wood cutting, which I don't mind doing. Do a bit of wood cutting.
Solidify!
Solidify!
Hey!
Wait, what damage are
Shine
you?
down.
What?
Yeah! 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 Committed to memory! Yeah!
Is the wood a gadget? Yep. I just need to figure out where to get most of the wood for Sumeru, so... Bear in mind, I don't even have all like any of the Sumeru characters. I've got Nahida and then the 4 stars. So... It's gonna be... a bit tough to find where they fit in, but I'm sure like a lot of them fit into some like generic ones. Like I'm sure Cole fits into a lot of the Mondstadt ones. I haven't checked, but I wouldn't doubt that she does. She probably fits into the ones that Amber's in there as well, and they're like she like talks about Amber or some bullcrap. But we'll take a look at it in just a second. Get these weeklies done. Oh yeah, we got this thing as well. I'll do this in just a second. That would give us like what, another 5 gemmies.
I see everything! Sharing my knowledge!
There is no escape. Illusion shattered. Busted.
Grow, grow, grow!
Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. What gadget do we need again? Wait, which one is it? That's this one. The one that's not next to the other musical instruments. Bum, 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 brrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr
Stabilize.
Oh, did I go the wrong way? Oh, whoops. I went the wrong direction. Or something. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah,
Treasure. One way
Oh,
to draw
10 gemmers.
out of hiding.
Alright, let's go finish off this. I'm gonna disappear now. See ya. Tissue. Catch you, man. Catch you around. Cheers for stopping by.
Take it easy.
Effendi, I'm gonna need you to that. And then, cryo damage, catalyst characters. Here. Just came back from dinner. Dinner at fucking midnight? What? You're eating dinner at midnight? What the fuck? The hell, dude? Dinner schminner at midnight, dude. Oh my god, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's all over again. Time zone reveal? Exactly. Wait, doxed? Doxed? Bro, is that not a lake? Did I not drop into the pond? Oh, did I? Oh, this game fucking blows. I drowned. Oh, suck off.
Shine down. Take it easy.
Don't laugh at my misfortune, dude. Come on. I'm already depressed as it is. I haven't gotten a Nahida in so long. I need a Nahida, dude. I need more constellations. How can you laugh at my misfortune? That's so not cool, dude. Weeklies, Ruins of Darkness. Peseng. Peseng these nuts. We could also do a lot of quests. That's in the middle of a bumfuckery. As per usual. Genshin Impact, the only place to put shit in the middle of bumfuckery. It's like Australia. Oh my god, Genshin Impact is made by actually like Australians, right? Because Australia is in the middle of bumfuckery nowhere. And then everything in Genshin is in the middle of bumfuckery nowhere. Wow, Genshin is Australia. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. I've revealed the truth. Now what people do with this truth and this information,
There is no escape.
I have no idea.
Solidify.
But it is the truth. Where are you?
Quietly now.
Oh, mercy. This might hurt a little.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Can we, where is this Sealy? Boom. Australia sleeps tonight. Australia doesn't sleep.
One man's stone is
Australia is actually known as the as Night City. No, what's that? What, New York City? The city that never sleeps. Yeah, Australia is known as that city, the one that never sleeps. That's definitely not like something in America. Definitely not. Australia is known as the Eternal City, Night City. It does not exist. Ah. But then why is it midnight in Australia? Tell me that. Tell me that. Why is it midnight then? Bet you can't tell me. Bet $45,000 that you can't tell me.
Illusion shattered.
Make yourselves at home.
order guide you. Gather.
Busted.
Is it really Australia? Australia. That's such a profound question. Is it really Australia? That's so profound. Because that is a good question. Is it really Australia? It's not even about is it Australia, but is it really Australia? Like, does Australia and is Australia? Where is Australia? And why is Australia? The more you say Australia, the more it sounds like absolute lambackery. The more it just absolutely does not sound like a word. Australia. Australia. The Alia, dude. What, Alia? Alien. Oh my god, I just cracked the code. Everyone in Australia is an alien because Alia, alien. I've cracked it. Don't worry, boys. I got you. Crack the code.
How can anyone enjoy working?
Your mind? Thank you. It is very good. I do have a mind, and it is performing at what can only be described as Mach speed, but the general human just doesn't know what the fuck that is. I am that guy. I haven't done any of the weekly bosses. I'm just gonna fucking not do it yet. I'm just gonna go do I'm gonna just go do this. We're gonna go do the teapot. See if we can get some primo gems from the teapot. I want to roll more. I want more roly-polies. Wait, what? They wave? Wait a minute. They didn't used to, like, wave at you, right? I know they do, like, a pose. Is that, like, maybe Nahida's general pose? He's just waving? Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's nice.
This realm is...
That's a bit odd that she's waving at herself, but other than that, that's adorable. Because I know they do their stance. They do like a pose. They do like a JoJo Bizarre Adventure pose. You know they were gonna do a fucking wavy wave.
If you ever...
What does Dory do? She just puts out her hand. Do you want money? Yes, Nahida, I know you're here.
I'm here.
It's odd that she's waving at herself, says the person who doesn't even know whether it's actually Australia. I don't know if it's Australia, I'm sorry.
Do you have a new story for me? I'll trade you some candied Ajalenoc nuts. I made them myself.
What did you say to me? Candied Alajanak nuts. What is that? That's just not even a word. That's just not a word. I'm looking this up. AJIL. ENAKH. Okay, so it is just a made-up thing. Okay. Thank God. Well, maybe if I just look up meaning. What is it? Persian is a corruption of that, which means date palm nuts. So it is a thing, just a corrupted version of the word. Nice.
I think the answer to that should be pretty obvious. You should be able to tell from just one look. Like when you peer into a crystal clear lake and you can see all the fish swimming around inside of it. It's very pleasant here. Even the wind brushing against my toes feels soft and gentle. So of course, I love it.
Nice.
As much as a little bird might love exploring the forests and mountains, tasting new and different fruits every day, after a long flight, it still needs a place to land and rest its weary wings. So I'm glad that I can roost here in your nest for a while. Also, it's much more spacious here than a birdcage.
Yeah, this is kind of like just an open expanse of nothingness, but fair enough, eh? Fair enough.
I know.
We're in a teapot, by the way, Nahida. I don't know if you knew that. We're in a literal teapot. Just an actual teapot. Outdoor sets. We have to go through all of these to see if we have any characters that we can. We don't have a Ganyu, so we can't put her there. We got all of these guys. We don't have a Xiao. We don't have Klee. We don't have Albedo. We don't have that guy. We don't have Ayato. I do have a Yamiko. I do have a Goroth. And I don't know if I have a Hazer, but I could do this one. That could be 60 gemmies. I do have a Goro. I have to build the, Wait, do I have a Goro? That's a great question. I still have to build a lot of the Inazuma ones. But that means I have to craft Inazuma bullshit. I don't have any of these Julio Bulios. Toma. Kuki. I don't have a Kuki. Okay, we have a Dory. We have a Kole. We don't have Nilo. And that's the... No, okay, then there's Layla and Candace. And then Nahida has her own one. Yes, yes. Okay. Let's go back here. Current set complete. Cannot be stored. Huh? What does that mean? Is that this one? Oh, it's this one. So if I put that there, and we need to put a Goro in. That is a good question. Do we have a Goro? Goro, are you here? Are you present? You are. Sorry, Jinyan, but you're gonna have to leave. Where was he again? Where's the dog? There he is. You've reached... Oh, bro. Fuck me life, Mihoyo. Why do you actually have to make everything miserable? Mihoyo, you absolutely darn motherfucking tootinly have to rootin' fucking fruitinly make everything so difficult. Why? Why must you do this? And where's the dog? There. Go away, replica. We're getting another roll tonight. I think I have enough auto crafts to get another roll. Hey, Gora.
A village can provide troops, conceal provisions, assist with reconnaissance, and so on. They often function as key strategic locations in resistance operations. The layout of this village is quite conventional. I doubt anyone could point to anything that's out of place.
Alright.
You've clearly done your homework on Inazuma's environment. I am thoroughly impressed by your...
I thought this was just a house, to be quite frank with you. I thought it was just like a guy's house, not a village. It just has 2 houses. What 2 houses can consist of a village? The chieftain and the bakery. The chieftain and the bakery, the 2 most important buildings in all of the world. Okay, go back to here. I guess we try to do a lot of the Inazuman ones, right? Because we do have a Yae, we do have a Goro, and I'm negative 61% sure I have a Hazo. Guess we could check. Hazonius? Hazo? Nope, I don't have a Hazo. But I wish I did. That's cringe that we don't. We do have 2 of them. That's an extra Yae and a Goro. My only problem with how the teapot system is done is that you kind of like can't set a wish list of items to craft, and so you obviously always have to be like going back and forth between, okay, so let's go to the set that I need, which is this one, or is it before this one, after this one? Okay, so it's before that one. Okay, so I need a Hot Springs Whitestone. It's like just let me like do a wish list, like mark this all on the wish list, and it just marks it in the game as well. It's kind of like a standard MMO practice, I'm pretty sure as well, that a wish list system. But I just need like all the Hot Spring bullshit. Okay, so 3 Hot Springs stone and Hot Spring wood board.
This
A
realm is
wooden
truly...
Hot Spring board. So no, dude, no. Hot Springs, any Hot Springs? Okay, that's for Nahida. That's not a hot spring. Maybe I already have a hot spring. Hot spring. This is Great furnishing. I guess I do. Hot spring, it would be outdoor, right? It would be like an outdoor. Nope, not an outdoor. Landscape? Would you make a landscape out of hot springs? Nope. Courtyard. You would definitely courtyard. There it is, hot spring. So we need Aurelia wood. Aurelia is gotten from Inazuma. Where's my wood gadget? This one. I haven't used this actually ever. I think ever since the... Actually, I think I used it at the launch of it, and then I never touched it again. I don't think I ever used it again. I believe we can get Aurelia from this spot, like next to the Kami Sato estate. I think it's these trees, right?
Our mushrooms will start growing on our heads.
What's the radius on this bad boy? Nope, that's Togi. It's quite a decent radius. But in the end, it's like you can still just hit the trees and it'll be better. Or you can climb them like Zhongli. There we go, Aurelia. That would give wood. Didn't hit this one. I'm just gonna do this slowly. This is the most tedious process. Probably in all of Genshin is doing the teapot. Going back and forth between things. Not a fun experience. So if I remember correctly, we needed 2 of the zigzag ones. And then, like, 1 of the other ones. There was a courtyard. And then we need 2 of these ones. And then 1 of these. I don't have enough for it, so we'll have to go back and craft more. Or gather more. Okay. Then I needed some sort of boulder. I think you have to buy the boulders. Okay. Boulder. The boulder! This one, hot spring stone.
If you ever...
It's the hot springs, which is this one. So we got it. We now need awaiting stones, a precious pink of spring, and a blushing bloom. Oh god, so many different things. Okay, try to remember all the things. Try to do it all in one fell swoop. Waiting stones, meditation stone, and then trees and bush. Trees and bush.
This realm is...
Alright, memory, retention. Okay, that one of those. One of these, that's the trees done. 2 of these. Bam, memory retention. He's got the memory of a person. Nice. That's that. And then the rest of it is wooden things. Oh, but we need... Oh, to do Nahida as well, we need 22 of Theaters of a Dream's flower things. Oh my dear god. That's absolute bullshit. 20! In year 3? That, like, minimum takes you, like, a week or 2. Oh, bitch. Oh, what else do we need? So just the wooden boards. We've got 2 of those. We just need to go get more Aurelias. And then we need to craft 1 gate, 6 of these ones, and then 1 gate, and then one curve. And you know what? What's the respawn time on wood? So I probably should look up where the hell Aurelia spawn. Is this Aurelia here? Nope. Pine. Motherfucking pine. God fucking damn it, dude. Are you pine? No shot. You're not even a tree, apparently. Yeah, it is pine, isn't it? Motherfucker. Oh, no, it is Aurelia, dude. Oh, nice. Oh, wait. No tree in this area? Huh? No trees in this area, eh? Damn, that's actually crazy. Damn, I don't see any... No trees, eh? No, that's crazy right there. Oh, my... Wow. Fucking... This game is a whole load of bullshit. This game is a walking sack of bullshit. The biggest sack of utter bullshittery. There's just 6 trees piled on top of each other. Actually, there's no trees here, actually. Fucking... This should give us 9. Yerp. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. We just wait because I am lazy. Okay, I want to know the limit. Is there like maybe a limit on how many you can craft, or how many you can gather with each cast? Because if I can just like go to the bamboo forest and click it once and get like 600 bamboo, that'd be pretty pog. If I can just click this. Nice, 21 bamboo. Amazing. I don't need bamboo, but we'll have it. We'll get it. $21 again. Isn't there a wood conversion system as well? I'm getting sidetracked so many times. Can't I convert wood into other wood? It's like a terrible ratio, but it's a thing, right? Just farm infinite bamboo because it's the easiest to farm. Oh, where would have it been? The blacksmith? No. Maybe. No. Maybe in the teapot, actually, then. What system am I thinking of? I don't know. I thought they did have a method of, like, converting some wood into other woods or something. Maybe it is. Game's bright. Vision reaching 0 capacity.
This realm is...
Ah, yeah, it was here. So... Oh, no, it's you convert ores into Aurelia. Oh. Oh, that's not cool. Or rather, ores into trees. You can do 50? Oh. $50 a week. I guess I can get more than 50 a week.
If you ever...
Oops, I didn't mean exit. Alright, that means... Okay, so let me quickly speed up these 2 things so I don't have to get them anymore. So we need courtyard. We need 1 of these. Let's craft 1 of those. Then we need 6 of these. 2, 3, 4. That gives us 4. We need to craft 2 more after this. Then we need the gate, and that's it. That is this furnishing set Dunzo. Dunzo Bunzo.
If you ever...
Yo, Miko, where you at, brother? Alright, Diona, see you later. Bum 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 bum. Why is Goro at a hot spring? Now that's my question. What the fuck is Goro doing at a hot spring? Goro, what the fuck's happening, brother? What are you doing? Who's the first one?
Oh? I didn't expect to find my favorite hot springs here. You wouldn't mind it if I took a soak for a while, would you? Soaking in the steaming water is a fine way to cleanse and soothe both your mind and body. Now, if I only had a bottle of sake, that would make it perfect.
Miko, do whatever you want. I can't fucking stop you, can I? I can't say no, because you'll just disobey. Yeah, weirdo. Alright, Goro.
Nothing beats a warm and cozy hot spring.
Well,
Just half an hour and a few. Mind if
I think a lot of things can actually beat a hot spring, like a good slice of pizza. I'd prefer a good slice of pizza, like a solid slice, dude. Like a solid slice. Hell yeah. And then we still got this one to do. That would give us 60. I think we can do one more furnishing set, right? Let me collect this stuff. Select that. So if we go from here, we don't have Ayato, we don't have Yoimiya or Heizo. Don't have that. We have a Kazuha. This one looks pretty simple to do. And we can get the ones for Kazuha. So we need weird flowers, weird things, one more meditation stone, an Otogi countryside street lamp, and a ritual shrine. Alright, I'll forget all of that, but at least I tried. I should have all the materials for that. To be honest, I should.
This realm is...
Create. The problem is now is just finding... Is this the thing I need? Ritual shrine? Seems to be. Need another Otogi... Otogi lamp? Deadwood. Surely it's not... Oh, it's down here. I don't have enough Otogi wood. So we convert some ores into Otogi wood. 'Cause I am too lazy to go farm the wood. Landscape. Otogi. 2 of those. Or 1 of those, rather. And then I think everything else is just from buying it. So we quick craft. Bam, bam, bam. Realm Depot. We're looking for a blue. It's in the Inazuma section, so it's like starting from here somewhere. We're looking for these 2 things: the melancholy, the stewgrass shadowing. I believe that's, and then 1 meditation stone.
If you ever...
Okay. That should... What am I missing? Oh, I needed 2 of the things. Oh no. And 7 of these? Oh no, I hate this game. I hate that you just can't buy unlimited daily. Oh, why do they have a daily limit, dude? I just want gems. Ah, oh, that's so cringe. So cringe.
This realm is...
Alright, whatever. I do think this is like the only shit mechanic about the teapot, is that you can't buy unlimited plants. I can't even remember which one. I think I need 7 of these. So it'll take us 2 more days to get that. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying.
If you ever have it.
That's just not fun. Fuck you, bird person. Weird pot bird. I don't have any of you 3. I have Toma, but this just looks like a fucking hassle to make. Well, does it? It's just like paths and lamps and a few of these things. And a house. This one, that's all Sumeru stuff, so I'm just not gonna have anything. Yeah, I just can't do the Sumeru ones. I guess it's a good attempt to do this one. Foundations of Stone Path Cultivation. Let's get these things out. So Umbrella Shop, Fruits and Veg, House, the Work of Generations. Okay.
This realm is.
Alright, here we go, memory. Remember the things that you just read. So they should be outdoor? No. They should be not courtyard either. Building? It's this one. So we build that. Then these other things. Landscape? No. Whoa. Maybe I haven't bought them. Because I know I haven't bought a lot of blueprints. Nope, that's the wrong one. Because I hate the buttons. Wrong deeper. No. That's just Sumeru things. Here we go. See, now this is bullshit now. I remember doing this one time when I was like really trying to get a lot of stuff. I just like sat here like looking for like one item. Maybe it's a small furnishing, maybe it's a large furnishing, maybe it's a decoration, maybe it's a wall, maybe a building. We have the other food stands here. Okay, no, wait, no, here it is. Here it is. So we need that one. And then, oh, memory, come on, jig yourself up. Jig yourself up the umbrella stand. We need red dye. Okay. Wait, where is it? Umbrella stand. Nice. Is that everything we needed? No, we needed some paths bullshit. I think I have to buy paths? Do I have to buy paths? I think it's this one. I'm gonna fucking hope it's that one. Wait, where's the path? What does a path fall under? Wait, what category does a path fall under? What? I thought path would... What? Oh, here. We need 5 of these. What? Yeah, I guess it is a path. And then there's like, I need some like street lamps or some crap. Not that one, but this one. I need 2 fruits and veg. I made the wrong path! Oh. Brother. Path of cultivation. Since when does a path look different from another path? Simple Otogi street lamp and 1 more veg.
This realm is.
Oh, this game. Wait, so I don't have that path though, right? Or do I? Do I have that path? Do I? You can't buy it. That's the thing. The categorization system in this fucking game don't work, mate. Don't fucking work now. Done it. Large furnishing. So, okay, a floor is not a large furnishing, nor is it a small furnishing. The floor is not a wall or an ornament decor. It's not a building. Is it a building? Is the floor a building? No, it's not. Courtyard. It's also apparently not a courtyard, the floor, apparently. Outdoor furnishing. It's an outdoor furnishing. You know what? Fair enough, dude. I only need 4 because I have 1. Makes sense that it's an outdoor furnishing. And now, to figure out where the hell... Is it a building? The veg? Is it one of these ones? It's this one, isn't it? We need Otogis again. Need 8 more Otogis. No, I didn't mean to cancel. Okay.
If you ever...
I didn't make the street lamps. Fuck me.
This realm is...
I was like, oh, there's something else there, isn't there? There's fucking some sort of street lamp or something. I think we need like a bit more Otogi. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, courtyard? Is it a courtyard? No. Landscape. Yep. Oh shit, this is all just for 20 fucking primo gems.
If
Ugh.
you ever...
All for 20. The work I do for 20 fucking primo gems. Wait, which one is it now? It's this one. Take Goro out. Now we add Toma. Imagine I didn't have Toma. That'd be fucking funny. There we go. 20 gems. Then we go do the event. We get another 60. And we can do one more roll for their evening.
Huh. Great job here. You really know what you're doing. If you place this in Inazuma, you could probably steal a good chunk of business from Hanamizaka. Shame I won't let
Yeah, Hanamizaka, Inazuma, Konichiwa, Desuga. Right back at you, buddy. Alright, that's my 20 gems done. Now back to the open one. Okay, we're overcapping on Resin Hardcore. Let's go kill one world boss. Let's go kill the one that lets us ascend, or not a crown, but get one step closer to crowning our Nahida's skill. Let's do that guy. What's his name again? Scaramouche. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the thunder? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo.
Bow before me, worm.
Yep.
Churn.
Illusion shattered!
Solidify. Insignificant pest.
Shine down!
Hey!
Nice. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo. Galileo.
I am the all-knowing God.
I am
Burn
the
to
all-knowing
oblivion.
God. Burn to oblivion.
Kneel. Stabilize. Gather. Reality. Stabilize. Pain.
Quietly now.
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
World.
Yeah, yeah.
Gather.
I don't have stamina. Nahida, just use stamina, please. There we go.
Possible.
Make yourselves
I think they kind of make it too easy by just
There's
giving
no
every
escape.
character in your party
Things are about to get dicey.
Solidify.
their thing back, right? All your characters get maximum energy.
I was destined for more.
All your characters kind of just get max energy once you get into that like damage phase. I don't really think that's a good mechanic. Kind of removes the strategy part of it, of planning. You know what I mean? And just walk in, oh, max energy. Because my Zhongli just got his ultimate for no fucking reason. Right. Quickly level our skill to level 12. And then we'll go do the event. The last challenge, or second last challenge for the event, and then we'll roll. Probably get a Nahida, because I'm that good. And then continue with our life. Now, which one does Nahida need again? Oh god, I hate doing this. I don't want to mess it up. She needs the puppet strings. The puppet strings. The puppet. The puppet strings. Convert one of those, and then convert the other one into it as well. Bam. I believe I also need a... Well, actually, I don't know. Should be able to do it. Missing one assist thingy. No. Bam, 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 bam. Level 12. Now we're scaling 412, 206 and 412. Very nice. And then next, after that, it's 219 and 340, or rather 220 and 440, which is absolutely banging amounts of damage. Absolutely banging. So that's the next goal. That's where the next two things go. So hopefully in the next week I can get those other items that I need.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us.
What's this? Oh,
It's
is
the
this...
experts.
Oh, for
This way,
fuck's sake.
They must be dreaming. Oh, I have a question.
Oh, is this Nahida's quest? Oh, bro, I didn't want to start this.
Well, Paimon didn't it?
My question is simple. My everyday life is very...
Oh, Paimon knows! The first time, the second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. The third time, and the
I want to do this another time. I don't want to do it now.
why did all of-
Because slimes are monsters, things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're right. I just want to experience a different life. Me?
Looks like being an expert is what next?
Oh, it's my turn.
Well? Hey, you're supposed
Yeah,
to be
listen.
helping.
I'm just gonna. I'll.
Oh,
Me.
Why don't you just find your...
Well,
Oh,
no, it's fine.
yeah,
Oh,
think about it.
you do have a point.
Yeah, listen. I'm gonna just skip around until like this ends,
My turn.
and then essentially never come back to
I wanna
Sumeru
bring
City.
the souvenir box to my room and to my
I
It's
dreamt of
holy
a raven
fuck! I'm
flying-
never accepting quests ever again.
One at a time.
I'm never accepting fucking character quests ever again.
Their questions
Just
were
starting them
difficult.
unknowingly is a bit
We
annoying.
don't actually
Bit
know
obnoxious.
anything more than they do. We're just more experienced. You do
Yeah.
have a point
Summary:
right
we're
there.
helping people dream
Oh,
or some
and now
shit
that Paimon has
after
said
the
that,
dream machine
who
was
comes to
destroyed
mind?
or whatever.
Bingo. Shoot, unfortunately.
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult you. But this guest...
Oh, why does she have to appear now? I wanted
My
to appear
question
later.
is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place? Huh? Nahida, how did you get here? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions. You're not wrong. Alright, you can ask me anything.
This is such a long Ah!
Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden even so? It's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru. Yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the
Archon's
interesting
different
questions
presence.
have all vanished in an instant. It appears I'm the one spoiling the fun here. I'll see myself out. That's not true, Nahida. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river. I just want it to be
Jesus
another
Christ,
drop in
what a
the
deep
water,
analogy.
not the cold and restrictive container. She's soaking. Hey, it's all right, everyone. No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Oh, her wave is
Drop the
adorable.
nicknames, would you?
Oh, her
Besides,
wave is adorable.
I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same.
Fuck, I guess we're doing this
The
now.
sky is right above me, and the ocean just over the horizon.
Until the next,
I
like,
remain
cutscene.
caged in a
Or stop,
life of
like,
monotony.
moment or whatever.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry, I'm getting a little confused. Why don't you seek out some new experiences in real life?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
This
But
is
if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind will still be stuck in the same predicament.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible. Then what should I do?
She's gonna hit him with the, I don't know.
What you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in.
God of Wisdom turned into construction
The
worker.
handle has to have a good grip to it, not too smooth. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some time.
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping. Then, write the names of your children on it.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
Problem
A
solved.
new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for me. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
That's our
fixer.
Nahida. Only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem. Actually, I didn't really understand the problem. Huh?
Just spitting
I
fucking
gave you
lies.
that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of his tool. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him.
Fuck, okay. You just lied to the guy then. Fucking Nahida. You were just drawing from a similar example. Just lied to
After
him.
observation,
No, you lied
I
to him.
know this kind of behavior motivates people, but why is that? Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind, it's still difficult to fully grasp his feelings.
Can't you read his mind?
Paimon gets what you mean.
What?
Huh.
Just
Paimon
read his
had no
mind, dude.
idea it
Like, I know
takes
you said
so
you
much
could, but
effort
and
to
you did.
understand these kinds
Like,
of
just
things.
do it and see it.
That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong.
Well,
Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
I'm happy to help.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon. Everyone knows
Oh,
that Paimon's
Paimon.
also super skilled at reading people's feelings.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on
No.
to the next question, shall
No,
we?
no, no. Stop the dial. I don't want to do this anymore.
I already
oh.
asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response
Oh,
too.
it's so long.
What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Seek help.
Longing for the deceased.
Seek some sort of psychological help. Is she remembering something about Greater Lord Urukad Aidvada? No, she shouldn't be able to remember anymore. Nah, what are the chances that fucking Kusanali just completely and utterly remembers Urukad Aidvada in the end?
Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
I don't know.
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just reliving our past together. I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. But it's really as if she had come back to life in my dreams. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last
That's because
left
you're
off.
dreaming, dickhead.
It's really amazing.
It's because you're dreaming, you fucking
Continuous
dickwad.
dreams are extremely
What?
rare.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she
That's not how
appears, the
You're
emptier
just
I feel,
dreaming
and
that.
the more painful it is when I wake up. I don't know whether to call it a blessing or a curse.
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her.
Oh,
I really felt
tragedy.
like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dreams. But dreams are, and will forever be, just dreams. We are people living in the real world. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. I still need to take care of our child. And it's probably not good to let her see me in such a state. Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
She just looks at him clueless. I didn't know. I don't know.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time after all.
Can I leave, please? I didn't want to start this quest to begin with. It's gonna feel so weird coming back here. Check in on Ilman. I'll do that another time. Check on Ilman, who is depressed. Wow, what a fucking line, eh? Check in on Ilman. He's depressed. Oh, really? No way. Alright, we're doing one more thing before we do something else. We're doing this event. We're doing this challenge. This will give us enough for one more roll. Now this event is rather easy if you just kind of stand still and just only use your E. Bam. 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 The only problem is that she walks forward slightly when she presses E. All up. I missed one. Shit. There you go. The gene one. What's after the gene one? Ooh, I can remember. Yeah, me and... Is it the Noel one? I think it might be Noel. Or something. No, it's the Ayaka one. Huh? No. It blocked it. I wait for it. He's gonna move now. Got that there. Fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, man. Go. Get in there. There we go. I think, you know, this would be an interesting game mode if there was like a PvP of it. Not a PvP, sorry. Like a 1v1 who can score the most goals the fastest. Unless that is actually what the co-op is, that would be cool. I wouldn't mind actually playing that. A co-op who can score the most goals in the allotted time. I could get behind that. Bum ba dum ba bum bum ba bum 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 ba da bum ba bum. This gonna be the W. Good morning, Night City. Good morning, Night City. Oh no, it isn't. Alright, are we ready for a Nahida? I think this is gonna be it. Well, this is gonna be 60, 68 pity. See. Oops, and claim it. 68 pity. Come on, surely 68 pity is enough to give me another Nahida. Yep. I felt it in my soul. I felt it slightly. I think the game is cringe, but I did feel it. I need to go kill a few the weekly bosses, and then we're done. Oh, I'm done. I'm gonna end stream early. I'm rather exhausted. I've gotta do these bosses. Hopefully kill them. Actually, if I can one phase both these actually no. Hold up. I'm gonna try hard this, just to make this a smoothless experience. Hold it. Where's my food? We have dendro damage thing, and then let's go with I'll eat it in Adeptus Temptation because I'm just that fucking sweaty.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down. Gotcha.
Grow.
I will have order. Stabilize.
The Temple of Wisdom.
The eye sweeps the lands.
What?
Yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah. Committed to memory.
Inferior.
Would you just like stop running away, Raiden? Raiden, just stop backstepping. Can we actually just remove backstepping from all video games, please?
Shine down.
Like, nobody asked for backstepping.
On the land of eternity. Now you shall perish.
Yet somehow it always finds its way into video games, this fucking backstepping bullshit.
Order guide you.
Oh yes, let's have the enemy just move backwards like 4 kilometers away from the character. Or away from the player.
Yeah. Committed to memory.
I will have order.
Absolute clown mechanic.
This might hurt a little.
There we go. Absolute clown. Jonathan Backsteppingston. That's who fucking made Backstepping. Backsteppington. The clown of social media and life. We should be able to very easily one phase this one though. We have Yelan. We couldn't do it there because we didn't have Yelan's ultimate. This team comp doesn't allow for high energy recharge, even though it has a Raiden. I guess I didn't use a burst. I did use it though.
Gather.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
It's cowardice. It's very much cowardice.
I see everything.
Gotcha. Into the frozen void.
Solidify.
Illusion shattered.
Oop. Oop.
Shine down.
Slap that there. Get a bit of a Zhongli shit. Where's the next one? No. Kind of used to Zhongli's forward thrust.
Gather.
There is no escape.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Grow, grow, grow.
I
Share knowledge.
didn't hold the fucking button down.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah.
Illusion shattered. Ha! Torn to oblivion.
Of course.
Ha!
I want to fucking kill myself. This fucking boss sucks cock. This boss just sucks fucking cock. Holy shit. Just never add immunity windows. Never. Don't ever add an immunity phase. Nobody's thanking you for it. No one's even actually like thinking about praising you for it.
Quietly now.
Hey, embrace your searing reckoning. There is no escape.
And then it's just fucking a shit boss. I'm just gonna be honest.
I never asked.
Just
for
a dog shit
redemption.
boss.
Never.
Should have been reworked the moment it was launched, but hey. It's in the past. Mario never cares about the past. I never care about the past. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, we got that thing done. Oh, that puts us at 18. Oh. Ooh, we could probably actually bust out the rest of these challenges here really quickly. Like, we could do the bosses. And then the domains. I don't think we can get to 20 though to get that single roll, right? We need 500. That gives 450. No, we wouldn't be able to do it, but we could get very close. I know we could. No, we could. Okay, we'll do the boss one, and then the domain one I'll do in my spare time sometime. Well, actually, well, no. I don't know. Quickly smash out these bosses.
Illusion shattered.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
There is no escape.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
This might hurt a little.
That's fucking cap, and we all know it. And I can't hit it from this
Illusion
far
shattered.
away.
I didn't factor this in.
That's fucking cap.
Order
That
guide.
Nahida can't hit that.
Stabilize.
That is the biggest ball of bullshit. Actually, how does a Dendro deal with an electrostasis, sorry? How does it deal with that last phase? Because ideally, Nahida will absolutely shred this when it's in its normal phase. When it's in its hittable phase. But what about the end one? Because I can't remember if Tignari can do it well. We'll just chuck her down, why not?
I see everything. Yeah, yeah. Grow, grow, grow.
You're
Solidify.
Committed to memory. Yeah. Yeah.
quite well, actually. Quite well. Would she deal with this? I think just Dendro can kind of deal with every fucking element that it doesn't really interact with really well, because you just then use the other element. We'll be able to deal with this moderately easily.
Gather.
Yeah, this might hurt a little.
Busted. Quietly now.
Okay, maybe not as easily as a Pyro team, but close enough.
This is order.
Actually, not really that close.
Stabilize.
Shine down.
Committed to memory. Yeah.
And then because you're in the snow, you're slowed, so probably not actually doing that boss ever again. Constantly slowed doesn't really do you any justice. Bum, 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 bum. Everyone's on life support, eh? Everyone's on life support. Coming in.
Solidify.
Here comes the catch.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah.
There is no escape.
I think this is like a Hyper Bloom team? This is a fucking pretty banging, a Hyper Bloom Aggravate team. Fucking nasty. That's what that is. Fucking nasty. Probably the only way to make this better is if I make my Yelan full Emblem of Severed Fate. Emblem of Severed Fate? Yeah, that's one. Emblem of Severed Fate support, instead of being like a hybrid skill burst DPS. Make her into a full emblem, and then she'll have a burst up a lot more frequently. Because currently that's probably the only problem with this build, is that it's not up frequently enough.
Stabilize.
Gotcha.
The Temple of Wisdom. Hey.
Shine down.
Solidify.
Quietly now.
Committed to memory.
Ha! Inazuma shines eternal.
55k, no crit. It's kind of okay. Bum, 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 bum. Should also be able to do this guy really easily, just because of the diversity.
Stabilize.
Actually, you just to do this boss, you just kind of just don't need Pyro. I wish Pyro disabled the boss in some way.
Busted. Illusion shattered.
Grow, grow, grow.
Gather.
Yeah. This might hurt a little. Yeah.
Shine down. is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Damn, that can't even kill him? Jesus Christ. I think we already tried him. He doesn't really work that well. There's no point in trying that guy. He doesn't burn. I guess we can try this guy, but I don't think Nahida can actually even hit him with a normal attacks because he flies. The only con of having Nahida is that she just can't hit flying objects as a catalyst user.
Stabilize.
I guess that's the pros of just using other things.
Quietly now.
I see everything.
What?
Yeah, this might hurt.
Yeah. 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 Solidify.
Illusion shattered.
I was kind of confused there. What the fuck just happened? Why did he just like not take damage for like 12 minutes? Kind of cap. That's a boss we haven't tried with the Nahida. Chasm Serpent. There's absolutely no reason to even try to kill this guy. Let's give it the Chasm Serpent. And I guess we can even try the Enkanomiya twin boss, right? Just for a bit of fun to see how it feels. To kill it with Nahida. I don't expect this to go in my favor in any way.
Gather.
There is no escape.
Yeah. Sharing my knowledge.
Solidify.
Shine down.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone hold hands.
Well, it's not like it's not going in my favor.
Committed to memory.
Busted. Illusion shattered.
Yeah, this might hurt a little.
It's actually pretty good. Okay. Those guys are pretty easy. Oh, I can't even remember how to do the fucking twin boss. It's been so long since I've even been to Enkanomiya. Oh no. My whole team's like dead as well. And I'm not switching in for a healer. What do you think? I'm crazy? Replace a DPS for a healer? What are you, fucking crazy?
Shine down. Quietly now.
Committed to memory.
Oh, yeah, they have this bullshit.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Make yourselves at home.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Gather.
Illusion shattered.
This might hurt a little. Committed to memory.
You can do that a fast way. I just did it poorly at the start. I kind of forgot how they spawn. Is that not 10 bosses? What the fuck? I killed half of the map's bosses. Oh, you know what? Nah, it's just not worth it to do that. I was gonna go do the fucking great Geo Wolf guy, whatever the Wolf Lord man is. Just not worth, is it? Just you just need Geo for that, and your homeboy's got no Geo.
Stabilize.
Shine down. Quietly now.
Now we'll keep this one quite simple.
I see everything.
First phase we'll do with just the regular hits, because we can easily do that.
There is no escape. Gotcha. Things are
Now
about
if
to
I press
get
that
dicey.
button,
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. Yeah.
so many numbers. This is like a very single target team, just because you have a Hyper Bloom. Very single target too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, that's that. I actually like this team a lot, to be honest with you. Although, I wish... What would I replace if I could? I'd probably replace Zhongli with, like, a good support healer. Like Baizhu would be great, but Baizhu has to, like, provide some sort of fucking damage bonus as well. So that's a pretty big caveat. Damn. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. I'm tired as fuck, dude. I'm tired as fuck. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream, but the Scaramouche and Faruzan videos will be up. One of them will be up tomorrow, and then one of them will be up the day after. Because I think I'll probably hibernate for tonight, seeing as I am tired. I think I'll probably put up Scaramouches up tomorrow. It'll be a bit easier. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Tomorrow is also just going to be a Honkai stream, doing the Honkai weeklies. And a bit more story. And then tomorrow is the 7th. No, 8th. Tomorrow's the 8th. On... Wednesday? No, not Wednesday, sorry. Tomorrow's Tuesday. 8th. Wednesday is 9th. And Thursday. I think Friday will be a Honkai stream. Another Honkai stream. I think, and then Wednesday and Thursday will be Cyberpunk. I think. Because... on Friday there should be a Honkai Impact main story chapter released, chapter 32, as well as the new open world, and more mechanics and whatnot, so that's there. But yeah, tomorrow, Honkai Impact, and also a video. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out, really appreciate it. Stay safe, stay hungry, and eat? Just eat food. Catch you guys in the next stream or video. Peace out, bye-bye. Stay safe, bye.